Hello? Hello! Yeah! I'm getting a bit confused because I have two mouses. Two mouses, that's a horn! Hi Dem, how's it going? And hi Ozzy! I hope you're having a good day. Let me just change to my just face cam. Hello! I hope you're having a good day. Heck, yeah, I have a mouse here because I'm using another computer screen today. So I need a mouse that can go over the two computer screens, but then I keep using my trackpad because I'm so used to using my trackpad, so my computer's getting a bit confused. It's like, where are we going? Where do you want to go? Do you want to use both screens? Because if you want to use both screens, you've got to use this. And I'm like, yeah. Hi Tom, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Damn, two computer screens. Yeah, that's what it's like my setup for when I play video games, because I have like the video game on this one and then I'm streaming through my laptop. But I don't normally use two screens regularly because my desk, I mean, if I go on my top down screen, it's kind of taken up with computer stuff now. But it's fine for like a planning stream. This is fine. This is fine. Two computer screens, is that legal? I don't know. We don't tell anyone. Sheesh. On the down low computer screens. Guess. Wait, you're already crocheting a sea animal? Jesus Christ. Heck, Ozzy, you have moved fast. Is it a whale? Because that'd be cool. Oh, I don't know. Heck, that's quick. How so fast? Deli moonlighting as a computer screen seller or taker. Oh dear. Yeah, I've actually borrowed. It's like I've borrowed one of Shiny's just for when I do these streams. Eventually I'll have a setup where I can more consistently use more than one stream, but I don't think with a laptop like this, because it does get in the way of all of my sewing. I hope it's not legal to be a rebel and have 4 monitors. Oh my god. If I had 4 monitors, I don't know where my poor sewing machine would go. It'd be like, but what about me? Where do I stay? Oh, the reversible octopus thing! Heck, wait, I've seen those. Those are so cute. I love those. When you flip it and it's like Angie, and then you flip it and it's like, yeah. Oh, those are so sweet. I love those. Right. I keep kneeing the desk. I'm so sorry. I will try to stop that. There's a few things that I do need to go over this morning, very, very briefly. Because there's been a couple changes on the channel. The first one I did put in the Discord. I did. Because I did that on Wednesday night, I think. Which was that we changed the bit badges, yes, because the old bit badges really weren't very legible. They really weren't. They were. I like the idea. They were not legible at all. So anyone who had a bit badge had a squiggle next to them. So anyone that had a bit badge will now have a different one, and it's like a little blob with legs. It's meant to be a jelly, but there's a little blob with legs, and they're different colours. So if you had one, it'll now have changed. Yes. And did I touch my hair up? Yes. I don't have roots anymore, except my baby hairs, because my baby hairs, I don't know if you can see them. Like, yeah, you can kind of see them on the yellow side. These never bleach. So like my sideburns and like sometimes up near the top, they never bleach. I don't know what it is. They have bleached the same time as everywhere else, and you'd think because like they're really small thin hairs that they'd bleach really quickly and like fall out, but no, my baby hairs are hella resilient, and they just don't take bleach. They stay, they don't fall out, they stay, and they do lighten, but they never lighten very much. So I'd have to do like another round of bleach on just my baby hairs, and that seems a bit overkill. So I just leave them be. So I always have like a dark rim on my face. Oh, fun stuff. I don't know why. And I'll tell hairdressers, like I do my own hair and I have for quite a while, but when I did go to my hairdresser for like a period, people would never believe me. I'd be like, just so you know, the hairs around my head won't bleach that fast. And they were like, okay, sure. And I'd be like, no, I swear. I know it seems odd, but I might recommend, you know, I don't want to be like an asshole and go into a hairdresser's and tell you how to do your job, but you might want to put bleach on these bits first. Because they won't bleach, I swear. They absolutely won't go. And yeah. Oh, dearie me. Have I ever just gone with plain bleached hair? No, because not just plain bleached. I've done bleached and toned hair, but not just plain bleached. Because with just plain bleached hair, it'd be like a tangy colour. On my hair at least, because my natural hair colour is so dark, I'd get like a really coppery tone. But I've done just bleached and toned hair. Yeah, so I've done that. And that's when I had the sides and back shaved, and then the top was like nearly like white bleached. Not white, but like white blonde. So I've done that, but that was bleached and toned. It wasn't just bleached. Because with some people they can bleach their hair and it will go to that colour, but mine wouldn't because it is so dark. It has to be toned as well a couple times. So it was quite a process. But yeah, I guess it depends on your natural hair colour. Copper jelly sounds like a metal band. Yeah, my hair goes very, very coppery when it's bleached because it's just because it's really dark. So it needs a good layer of something on top of it. I mean, it's kind of fine to be honest with some colours when you put it on top, but like yeah, with the lighter colours, it needs a little something. But yeah, that was one thing I wanted to say was the bit badges. But I like the new ones. I think they're cute. They just needed to be simpler. We got there. Also, I didn't have one for a couple of the levels. But we have now. Also, speaking of jellies, how you doing? Fellow Jello, I hope you're having a good day. When you say coppery, is that like brass coppery or green coppery? Brass coppery. Very much brass coppery. If it'd been green coppery, honestly, for the yellow side, wouldn't have been so bad. But brass coppery. Very brass coppery. Very like, not quite ginger, but like, because it was more brown than ginger, but like on its way. Yeah. Oh dear. Because I like the first couple times, especially when I go from natural hair colour, which isn't very often, but like my roots, it will go to like pure ginger. Yes. Yeah, that was the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say, yes, was that originally I had mentioned on Wednesday that I was like, oh shoot, someone's hit a new tier of bit donation, so I'll need to make a new bit emote. I've decided I'm not going to do that. The reason is I don't want to have, because I only see my channel, of course, with all of the emotes unlocked. That's the way that I see it. So it doesn't show me which emotes are bit emotes and which emotes are regular emotes that come with subscriptions and stuff like that. All of my emotes are automatically unlocked for me. I don't want really, I don't know, someone coming into my channel and seeing, oh, I can get this emote if I donate bits. So I'll donate bits so that I can get this emote when it's such a high level of bits. Because I don't know, it's not something that I want to like, it's for me, I'm quite happy with the 2-bit emotes that I have. I think, because it'd get to a point where I'm just adding more and more and more and more and more, and I think I'm quite happy with just the 2. I think that's fine. I don't want people to feel like they have to donate to get those emotes. I'm quite happy with what we've got. Yes. Yes. Oh, and the hydrate. Thank you, hydrate. Thank you, moon jellyfish, for the hydrate. Thank you, hydrate, for the moon jellyfish. I appreciate it. I've never done any bleaching, so I don't know. It's kind of it's an intense change, but then I've been doing it for so long at this point. It's like when I see the natural hair color, I'm like, oh, here you are again, my greatest foe. I mean, I did this again yesterday, and every time that I do my hair myself, I think it takes about... Oh, hi, Colour Duct Tape, how's it going? Also, thank you for shouting out Colour of Duct Tape. Anyone who doesn't know them, they make amazing costumes. Good. Thank you so much. Sorry, yeah, I do my hair and it takes about, I think I started at about 3 in the afternoon yesterday and I finished at about 6:30. But bear in mind I have to wait with the dye and the bleach on, so it's not actually that bad. But yeah, it takes me maybe like 3.5 hours now, which is pretty streamlined compared to what it used to for me to do it myself. It used to take me a lot longer. But these days I'm quite speedy, and that's just to retouch the roots. If I was to completely redo my hair, it'd take me a lot longer. Like if I wanted to go a different color, doing it like a different color is like, let me just take a whole afternoon and maybe evening off my day. Yeah, to redo the roots, it's like 3.5 hours, I'd say. Yeah. Wait, you made affiliate yesterday! Congratulations! Yes! I look forward to seeing what you plan on your channel. Yes, because so much more becomes open to you. Yay! Ah, there. Cool. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Amazing. Horns. Ah, dear. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, there was another thing. There was three things I wanted to say before we started going into costume stuff. I should have made a list. Oh, yeah, no, I see it. The other thing is I did say, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I did say, I'm all excited. Oh, bless you, duct tape. That's very, very kind. You colour again? That's neat. Oh, so yeah! We coloured them all in. The roots all got a good scribble in. Oh, bless you, God. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Hi. The other thing that I wanted to say, I did say that this was going to happen. With this costume and going on, I have opened donations, but it's because now I feel like there's something that I can do with the costume, so I feel like I can actually, I don't know, thank people a bit better. Not as much as I'd like, I think, often, but I don't know, before I was really umming and ahhing about it because I wasn't sure, whereas now there is something I feel like I can kind of do. So bear in mind as well, I am kind of going to backtrack a little bit as well. I hope people are okay with this. On Wednesday, kind of specifically, we had kind of a massive hype train, and there was another day as well. I don't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday when I kind of mentioned this costume, and I don't know if that's what triggered it, but if it was, I would feel bad not including it. So anyone, I can go and see who donated bits and subs on those days. So I'll backtrack to that day as well. Because I would feel bad not including it. But to anyone who donates bits or also does donations, I want to sew their name into the costume, because at the end of the day, anyone who is helping support the channel like that is helping me create costumes. At the end of the day, it's all going towards a fabric cord, which is then going towards the costumes. And it's not to say that anyone ever has to. I would say that I created this channel primarily to chat and be more productive in myself, which is why I'm here. And so yeah, I'd still say I like chatting and talking with people most. But to anyone who does do that, I want to try and sew their name into the costume now. So with Nico, I was already halfway through and was like, I'm a bit like, I don't really know where to start with this one. So I've opened them today at the start of the new costume so that I can work into the costume a place where I can start to do that. So that all the names can go together, and that way I can be like, maybe here they all are, or there's a piece of the skirt where I can be like, here are all the names of the people. Yes. Ah, dear. I hope that sounds okay with everyone. And again, I realised we hadn't started the costume yet, but I'm going to backtrack to, I don't remember if it was Monday, that one, and Wednesday. So yeah. If we start the costume and then someone's name ends up in it and they're like, I remember donating to this costume, that's why. Oh dear. Oh, Vlogger, hi, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I did. Technically yesterday evening, because Shiny made sure that it worked for me and that it wasn't giving everyone all of my bank details. Oh, Cosplay will have a community patch. A community patch is like a really, yeah, kind of. We need to work out where that's gonna be, which will definitely be in part of the planning stage, because I want it to be somewhere where I can see it also. So I want to, that might be more me, but I want to also be able to see it. So for instance, I wouldn't want it to be on my back, because then it's like, it's there, but I can never see it. I also wouldn't necessarily, it can be on the lining of a sleeve, for instance, if it's a bell sleeve, because then I can see it, but I wouldn't, for instance, want it to be in the lining of my neck, because then I could not be like, these are the people. It'd be like, these are the people that helped. Like, that's not great. So I want it to be somewhere where it's reasonably accessible, without making me indecent. Yeah. Those would be the barriers there. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, so Carla, but how's it going? That's a cool idea of the name, to have a hidden embroidery somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like here, but like, you know, somewhere that I can be like here, or like a patch of the skirt, or like on this costume it could be part of the wing. Somewhere where I can just lift up a piece and it could be like, there's all of the names. That's what I want. That's what I want. Never mind, found it. Oh dear. And that's the noise. Dem. Thank you so much for the £10. That's very, very kind of you. First donor that wasn't for testing. Heck, thank you so much. What the heck? That's very, very kind of you. Oh my god. Also, I hope you all like the noise. Anyone who hasn't heard the noise before, that's the first part of the finger bust song. Oh, thank you so much. Jesus Christ. That's very kind. Finally got my beard trimmed after 14 months. Heck yeah, Blocker. I hope that feels nice. Yes. Also, Carl, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Wait for Pie Days. I hope that remains open for a while. Oh, bless you, Colour. You do not have to, but it's very kind of you. Also, Corn, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. We need to design a community patch. Your jelly avatar for community spice would be decent, I think. Oh, that'd be cute if there was just a jelly inside of it. But I don't want it to be too focused on me, would be it. Because, of course, it'd be the people that had helped. Also, Shadow, how's it going? And Skittles, hi, how's it going? How are you guys doing? The 7th Doctor came back. Heck. I see the excitement. Corn, hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you, Corn. We're designing the next costume today. So the next one is going to be a big one, competition piece. So big old competition piece. Heck yeah. I look more human again. Heck yeah. I'm sure you looked fine before, but it's always nice to have, like, you know, that's how I feel when I do my hair. It's like, heck yeah. Organisation. Oh dear. I had to Google the word because I only know it in German Pirate. It's called border or whatever the hem ends. My sewing vocabulary barely exists. Oh. Really? Oh. Is that, wait, which word is that? Is that Doppel? I'm gonna have to Google it now. Heck. We'll be Googling. Oh dear. Also, Fundy, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Hi. Oh dear. And Dulcie, good morning. I hope you're having a lovely morning. Oh, like another short story. Or small story, excuse me. Nice. I hope that's going well for you. At the end of the week as well, heck. Look at that motivation. Ah, dear. Ah, sorry, Gon. I probably need to maybe make this a bit clearer. Sorry, Gon, that's my bad. It's not going to be a patch that represents everyone. It's going to be me physically sewing everyone's name in. So everyone's name is going to get sewn in rather than one patch that represents everyone. So it's going to be a lot of names. A hell of a lot of names. Booty spank egg. Thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Border? Oh, sorry, I'm gonna mispronounce that. Border, German, and border, German. I guess. I think it's a lovely placement for the names. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, for the hem. I see. Oh, you have zero motivation today. Oh, I am sorry, Delcy. I hope that it picks up. Best of luck. Best of luck. I pinged you the image. He still rocks the outfit. I won't be able to look at it while I'm live, but I can maybe look after stream. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh dear. Have you seen my tea link in your Discord? I did see it in the Discord, yes. Oh my god, it looks so fancy. I actually had a little look as well because I'm always in the market for seeing like what chai mixes look like, because that's one of the few things I'll spend a little extra money on because it's not something that I can buy often near me. And it looked interesting. It looked different to the one that I have. So I was like, ooh, it looks different. I wonder what it tastes like. Okay then, sorry Gon, that's my bad. I think I explained it badly. This story is what if the story in my world. Oh, okay. Can I have my name with butt cheeks next to it? Do you have a peach emote? That's probably the closest. Oh no, there are people with like full-on butt emotes. I think Blocker has some butt emotes. Booty Spanker. I don't have any, but I know Blocker does. I know some people have the butt emotes. I don't. That's alright. So yeah, sorry Skittles, but I can have a look later. It's such a great tea. Yeah, I'll have to look later. I mean, this is the thing. I like looking at chais because you can kind of see the spices, and it's like, I don't have that one in my chai mix. Excuse me. Right, I'm gonna have to get used to using more than one mouse. That's a horn. Right. Do we want to go to main cam or do we want to stay on here? Actually, I should also show you what we need to start planning. Because a lot of you might not have seen it on the stream that we did show it before. It's this one, I think. Yeah. So, I will talk a little bit about this character. I should also maybe add a text thingy. Would you like a text thingy? How do you guys feel about text? I get some text. Because I don't know how to spell. There we go. I don't know how to spell. That can be it. That can be it. The text will say spoilers. Oh, that says soilers. Good. Good. Oilers. There we go. Spoilers for Magia Record. There we go. Magia Record. I believe that's how it's spelt. Could be wrong. Done. Oh, you know what? Nearly fit. Nearly fit. Aha. There we are. There we are. The what if was the demon clown that made the white. Oh, okay. Made the white living weapons. Also, Pretty Beta Lady, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Welcome. Welcome. So now we have spoilers for Magia Record. If you want to see Magia Record, I'm going to be talking about a character that appears pretty late in the series. Enter your own risk. Now says on the screen. I hope to see the Fritters cosplay IRL one day. You know, once the plague is over. Oh, bless you, Gulliver. That's very kind of you. I would love to wear one of my cosplays one day. One day. I would love to. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, dear. Oddly, I don't think you can call it butt. I usually see it labelled as shorts or pants or something. Yeah, it's like a butt, but I don't see it labelled as butt. Yeah, you're right, actually. I was in a shop last week and my mum asked me, you haven't bought any more tea, don't you? And I was like, no, mum, because of course I did. How the hell? Pants Poppers, great label. Great label. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we are in a form of text here. So we're basically looking at ourselves. Oh my god. Also, hi pretty, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Ah, dear. Oh, you screamed really, really loudly after all that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, that's the same as I get with any kind of sewing thing, because it's my hobby, I get it. Right, I'm going to be talking about Magia Record a little bit. I'm also going to get the wiki up for this character in front of me, because I want to talk a little bit about. I want to talk about Kaneki, apparently. No, I don't want to talk about Kaneki. I want to talk about this character. They're not even in the same universe. Thank you. No, I want to talk about this character and a little bit about her. I already know about her pretty well, but I want to talk about her so anyone who doesn't know hasn't seen a series, gets a little bit of background, and that it is going to influence my design choices to a fair extent. So you understand why I'm going through some of the stages that I am. Yes. Because I am gonna heavily lean on some of her background to influence some of my design choices. Yeah. We'll go through that. Yeah. This is fair, Skittles. Actually, I remember you saying that. Yeah. She almost made it to the album, but she was killed by remaining siblings of the shadow. Oh no. Right. Okay. We are now going into a little bit of spoiler territory. Well, we will do pretty quickly. Because once again, she's introduced pretty late. So, I'm just going to refer to... Oh! Winged! Winged! Heck! Oh my god. 6 months. Heck! Thank you so much for the 6 months. That's very, very kind of you. Oh my god. Hi, how's it going? Wrong stream. Ops. How's it going? Thank you so much for the 6 months. Hi, we're just about to talk about the main character? Not the main character, but the character that I'm going to be making the cosplay for, which is Torka. It's Torka Satomi, but I'm just going to call her Torka if that's okay. Or Toka. Torka, I think it is. But I'm just going to be talking about her and her Doppel. So she's first introduced as one of the main character's sister's best friends. So she is definitely not someone who plays a big part in the story for quite a while, which is why it becomes a bit of a spoiler that she then comes back. So you then run into her later on because you realise that she is someone that you can then meet, or the main character can then meet. But she is not she's not on the same side as the main character. So, winged! Wait, thank you so much for the £12 donation. That's very, very kind of you. Heck! What the heck? Thank you so much. You found a new button. I wonder what it does. It creates a heckin' sound. That's what it does. Oh my god. Winged! Oh, it was very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Also, you weren't here earlier, Winged, but any bits, any donations, anyone who does that, and we're starting it on Monday technically of this week, we're sewing your name into the costume now. Your name was getting sewn into the costume. Oh dear. I mean, I think your name was already getting sewn into the costume, but it's getting extra sewn into the costume. It'll get sewn past the point of legibility. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, sorry. So Toka is not on the same side as the main character. So there becomes this sort of two-sidedness to the story later on in Magia Record. So Doppels are kind of a point of controversy within the story. My name too? Yeah, your name too. Your name too. So there's part, the group that you follow don't like Doppels. They don't like the use of Doppels. I believe the main reasons that is the case is that it could potentially turn the magical girl that uses the Doppel into a witch, which can cause a lot of danger, can put human lives at risk and stuff like that. So basically it can cause a lot of risk, comes with a lot of risk, and can hurt a lot of people. So it's too much risk, don't do it. But then the other side, which, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to read that, but thank you so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. Hi. Apologies, but thank you. And then the other side, which is the side that Torka is on, basically she's the creator, well, one of the creators. I don't know if she is the creator. She is presented as the creator of Doppels. So she is very for Doppel usage. And because it can clear your soul gem, which in the Magical Girl universe basically can save your life. It basically can save your life. And rather than, you know, putting human life above yours, it should be your life above human life. And so yeah, it's kind of that sort of conundrum of which, you know, as a magical girl, should you be saving humans or should you look after yourself? And it's kind of presented like that in the show. she is definitely presented as a very bad person. She's also very condescending. She's not a very nice person, she's very rude. But she's also an academic. She speaks very academically. She presents a lot of information at once. She really educates the main character at one point. She's not very aggressive. She doesn't fight, really. But yeah, she's just not very nice either. So this is the character. You don't see her Doppel in the anime. So far, at least, you haven't seen her Doppel. You just see it in the game. So yeah. But this is the character. Yeah. I will go a little bit about her Doppel as well in just a second. But yeah. Don't think you can try to read it doesn't mean you can't try. I'm sorry, Dwinged. Summer Rose. Oh, okay. Summer Rose, Yol Yang Mi, and both my parts of the name are user-defined, not a translation. Oh, sorry. Thank you, though. Oh, wait, yeah, I can see it there. Precious Summer Rose. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, apologies, but thank you. Ah, dear. Right. Well, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna go through. Her Doppel. So her Doppel, you can kind of see, I think, a lot of the. I'm trying to use my mouse to point, but you can't see my mouse. So can I point with my finger? Yeah. So you can kind of see a lot of the elements, I think, which influence the design. So first of all, you kind of have the mask, which is very much like a Plague Doctor style mask, but like, yeah, Bird Plague Doctor. That's kind of the mask. I honestly considered not doing this costume yet. I wanted to do it for a little while, but then with everything happening in 2020, I was like, maybe it's a little too on the nose. But I really wanted to do the costume, and I was like, it's nothing to do with everything that's going on in the world. I think it's fine. I don't think anyone's gonna think bad of me for it. It's just a fun costume. Also, it's not the element that I really want to lean into, so I think it's okay. The other element that I think really stands out is all of the matchsticks, and that's really kind of more part of her attack. So she kind of lights matches to create almost like wishes, which like fire out. And I think it hopefully should say something about that here, because that's kind of what I want to lean on as that part of the story. Because that really leans, I don't know how many people here would know the story of the matchstick girl. And yeah, so like is it a Christmas or like winter story? But the girl that sells matchsticks and makes wishes. And that's what I want to lean on for this design. I want to lean on the matchstick girl story. To be honest, most people try to read the Hangul by describing the different parts of it, so lol. Oh, so your name is Lamppost Snowman upside down. Wait, my name is Lamppost Snowman upside down lamppost with a flag and a square lamppost. Lol, amazing. Thank you. That is exactly what I want my name to be. Yes, Lamppost Snowman upside down lamppost with a flag and a square lamppost, and that is how it shall be referred to from now on. Thank you. Oh, that's good. I like that. Thank you. Those are matchsticks. I thought it looked like that. I thought it was just a design. No, they are matchsticks. Yes, they are matchsticks. And so if I see if I can get an animation up of her attack, because her attack is she like strike a match on top of that bit at the top, so like that little arch on the top of the back, strikes a match and then wishes rain down, but she has a limited amount of matchsticks, so she has to be careful on the wishes that she makes, because once she runs out of matchsticks, that's the end of her life. So basically, when she became a magical girl, she traded her lifespan into matchsticks, is kind of the idea. And then once she uses all the matchsticks, she will die. So a lot of her design is based on the little matchstick girl. Yeah. Moo, good morning! Good morning, Moo! I hope you're having a good day. I always laugh when someone does it thinking they were the first. Ah, okay. I'm glad you have a good spirit. You've earned your title, Miss Upside Down Lamppost with a flag. Thank you. The matchsticks, well, that's Dark Lore, yes. So I want to really incorporate a lot of that into the design. A lot of like fiery elements, because I think that would be very, very fun. Moo, did I finish Nico? I did. It's hidden behind... It's hidden. But Nico is finished. Yes, yes. I like trading a cow for magic beans because better return on profits, potentially. I'll see if I can get it on the actual wiki. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of other bits. Yeah, there it is. Her Doppel is a reference to The Little Matchstick Girl by Danish author Hans Christian Andersen. The story revolves around a dying girl's hopes and wishes, seeing one every time she lights a match. However, the match goes out in cold snow and she loses a bit of her life force, which is what Penny Nold, which is the name of the Doppel, does to Toka every time she lights a match. So every time she lights a match, she uses a little bit of her lifespan. So it's pretty dark, but I want to use that as part of the design because it's not something that you instantly read, I think, from looking at it. So I want to make it real obvious that there is a lot more matchstick elements. Also, the story of the little matchstick girl is like a really, I don't know, it's a sad story, and I think the character kind of comes across as really arrogant and really like condescending. So having the sad story in, I think, the cloak or something like that would give her a little bit more dimension. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that a lot. Yes. Yeah, planning stream. We got a planning stream. This is a really big costume to make, so I'm trying to get a lot of ideas and planning out. Yes. The whale plushies in the bag. There they is. They got a blanket because it's cold, but yeah. Gracious life, bless you, Gulliver. Yeah, I love them. They're making me happy. So will this cosplay be double your height? Yes, approximately. So I kind of want it to be like one me above me. Approximately double my height is the idea. Yeah. I don't actually know what I'm going to do with my mannequin. This was like a nighttime thought that I had, was that I'm not going to be able to display it regularly on my mannequin because I can't fit another mannequin above my mannequin. So I might have to see if I can get my mannequin to be shorter. So we'll work that out. Oh, CSI, hi, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Also, your name. My star's name is Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Ah, a fellow Jello, kind of. Heck yeah. Is the bird lady bit gonna use helium? Oh my god. We'll fly away. No, we are going to get to that because there is going to be some intense design bits there. Also some bits, I've kind of not done the same thing, but I know some issues that are going to crop up with that. We are going to go over that a little bit because I know some of the stuff that's going to happen with that that's going to cause problems. Do I plan to enter this into a competition? Yes, actually. And I can probably tell you. Oh. I think if I do this. Yeah. So if you go to the Twitter Talk Custom, they are doing a competition at May. I think it's the end of May I have to enter by. I'm aiming to enter that one. Yes. You could have it in 2 modular parts so you could wear the outfit and attach one to the other. Floatil, do not worry. I already have laid out plans for how I'm basically going to attach the top to the bottom. That bit, I've been planning for about a month. Maybe like a month and a half, I want to say. Today's planning is more to explain a lot more to you how I'm already going to do some of this. And then to plan over some of the more complicated details, because a lot of the structure I've had to plan for about a month and a half now. So it's also Marzipan Frey, thank you for the follow, that's very kind of you. So the structure I've had to plan and also order bits in for like the last month and a half. It's been a long process of getting so much in, especially with the current situation in Wales. We've been in lockdown for so long now. I think we had the October lockdown into a half lockdown into a full lockdown. So we've basically been in lockdown, and before the October we were in a half lockdown as well. So we've basically been on lockdown since August. So it's been a nightmare trying to get anything in. So I've been having to plan since about November for this, which I have been, but it's been a lot. Mainly just trying to get things in. It's been a nightmare, to be fair. If you could use a head mannequin, you could use a concrete head, otherwise it's not gonna hold. No, it's okay. I think concrete head would be too heavy, but yeah, I think, unfortunately, that's not gonna hold a head in it. I can tell you right now, my ear is gonna fall out. That is gonna happen. Also, I saw my screen is flickering. There's an advert on it. Apologies if it looks like something's going on over here. It's just an advert. You're not missing anything. You know, but I just that's a legendary meme. Anytime the name was too long by one letter, no! Makes me happy that you left the dumb command name for that, yeah! No idea what's gonna unfold in life. Welcome, Potato, to our planning stream. I meant more that you could wear and display both parts separately. Oh, I see. Probably not. Not that it's a bad idea, but probably not. The reason is that the top part is so lightweight, and hopefully, it's probably gonna be the lightweight enough that it won't stand on its own. I would have to make a stand for it, which I could do. I could do it. I don't know if I fancy it, but I could do it. Thing is, I kind of would want it to be attached to the harness if possible, just to give that proper practice to the harness. It's a long down. It's a long down. We've been on a long down. Also, thank you for shouting out CSI. They make pretty cool stuff. They do there's some really cool boxes. I've been liking the boxes, and they also make models. Gotta excise, probably return for the VOD because the planning explanation sounds hella interesting. This is the thing. I know this stream is not going to be for everyone. Because a lot of it is just explaining the process that I've been going through for like a really long time. And for a lot of people, they're like, I don't really care what you do when you're not on stream. Like, I don't care like what you've been doing. And that's absolutely fair enough. It's just if anyone does want to know. I also didn't bring up my box of pipes. I can show you them when I'm working with them. Oh dear. No Zay in chat, so I can finally do the horn. Oh my god, yeah. That's true. There's no Zay, so you got that horn. Nice. Oh, bless you, blocker. Plan. Make cosplay. Wear cosplay. Profit. Oh, if only. It's more like, make cosplay. Where's money? Where am I? Cosplay hurt. Help. I think the question is win the contest. I don't think I'll win the contest. I think with my level of skill, I don't think that I'll win the contest. But I think I'll have a really fun time entering. And I think I'll give it my best shot. I'll absolutely give it my best shot. For sure. But I don't think that I'll win. I'll give it my best shot. Where's money? Where's everything? Where am I? Oh no, where's? I see. No. Oh, right. Also, this is my tally of what I've bought. Have I bought anything else? Good question, me. Oh dear. Oh, bye Ghosty, thank you for the follow as well. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Also, this is, oh, for heck's sake. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today. I think I did order a couple of things, but I can't remember what they were. I'll do that another time. Oh, gotta go. Have good time. I hope that it goes well. Take care. Oh, Dope, how's it going? Good morning to ya. Good night for me. Oh, bless you. Have a good luck. Thank you so much for popping by, Dope Zone. Oh dear, maybe till later. You got this. Yeah, I've been making a tally of what I've spent. I think I might have missed out one or two things, but I think they're pretty small. But I missed out one or two things so far that I might need to go back and add. But that's okay. We can do that. I need to also start with some of the bits. There's for instance, there's going to be stuff that I need to individually plan. I'm going to switch to really quickly going to my main camera. Oh, I've got Nico there still. Heck, I should probably swap Nico. Let's get rid of Nico because she's not the current cosplay anymore. To something else. Let's go for. I don't know if this is gonna look good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. get in there. We need to go here. Da, 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 da. Okay. That'll do, but actually not the current cosplay though. Okay, that'll do. Right, we got it there. Oh dear. Oh, when I forget that I ordered something, that is also my favorite. I also like that. Oh, right, that's my current list. What? There is a few things that I kind of want to go over that I'm sure some of you might. I don't know if any of you have really worked with hoop skirts before. So I have made a hoop skirt before, and I've made an open front hoop skirt before. Now, this might not seem like an open front hoop skirt, but it kind of is gonna work like one. Oh, it's like you said yourself frozen. Yes it is. Yes it do be. Probably said that, but when you're wearing the Nico cosplay, I don't know when I'm gonna be wearing the Nico cosplay, to be quite honest with you. I'm not exactly sure. I will have to get back to you that. Works with hoop skirts all the time. How long do I reckon it's gonna take me to make this? I honestly don't know. I genuinely have no frame of reference for this because of some of the elements that I want to do. I think it's going to be a sort of try making one part of it and then times it by the amount of times I have to do it. Once I've done a small bit of each part that I think is going to take a little bit longer, I can probably work up a more reasonable frame of time that I think it's going to take. But there are elements in here that I'm genuinely unsure about. The frame shouldn't take too long, like the base frame, because most of that I am going to do off stream, bear in mind, because it's a lot of work that won't fit in this room and I can't move my stream setup. We've been over that before. I can't do it, so I'm not gonna. But I'm gonna have to do most of that off stream and then bring it in and show you what I've done. But the frame itself, the base frame, is not too bad. It's not too bad. It's gonna be, the bits that are gonna take a little bit longer. I'm gonna have to make like a backpack kind of thing. I'm also there's one thing that I'm kind of going between, which is I have a perforated nail board, which I'll quickly draw up for you. It's got lots of holes already in it, which is perfect because it's incredibly strong metal, which I can then basically just put bolts through for my pipe and have my PVC pipe go up through it. But it means that I can have a really strong back plate, which is really good for a harness, having a really, really strong back plate. It means I don't have to mess around with wobbler or any PVC or anything like that. I've got a really strong metal back plate. Something that's going straight vertical, wonderful. I'm gonna have 2 PVC pipes that go up my back. I'm not going for just one, I'm going for 2. And with the width of my wig, that's not gonna be an issue. But what I'm unsure about is whether or not I want it to go further down. So the pipes won't go further, but whether I want to have a further material bit that goes further down, because that board is not going to go to the small of my waist. And having something that anchors around the small of my waist, I think is going to, it will make the harness even more intense than it already is, but I think that might, I've been umming and ahhing about that. That's the only part of the harness that I'm umming and ahhing about. I've been umming and ahhing about it for about 2 weeks now, whether or not I want it to go to the small of my waist or not. So for me, there's a few things that I think sometimes other cosplayers don't have the same issue with. So this isn't such an issue with photo shoots, but maybe about, at the moment, 1/4 of the times when I stand up, I get head rush, and maybe about 1/10 of the times I'll faint. So in a big costume like this, that becomes a danger, right? So I need something that I can take off really quickly, or someone else can take off me really quickly. And adding that extra step around my waist would actually make it a lot more difficult for it to come off me. So I've been really umming and ahhing about whether I add it, because this I could all have basically unattached from like here, which means this is not super high. Someone could just go clip and it would, you know, you could take it off. And like slide it out the back. Easy peasy. But if it's one in here, that's much lower in the costume. You'd have to take the whole dress off to take it off, basically. And I would have to put in some other sort of mechanism to take it off. I'd have to basically change my plans about where it attaches and stuff like that. And I'm a bit hesitant about it because of that. I mean, I already have someone at cons who will come around with me whether I'm wearing a big costume or not because of that. Because I'm someone who's very, very prone to just go over. Oh, Shifty Blue, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I'm excited to see when you make the bird lady mask. I have some really big plans for the mask, actually. I think you're gonna really like that. Oh dear. But yeah, I don't want to create something that's gonna cause me issues if I end up, you know, not being well. And let's be honest, at cons, they are hot. They are exciting situations. But I might want to wear this to a Comic-Con, and I don't want to put myself in danger. So yeah. Thank you for shouting out. Thank you for shouting out each other. Heck yeah, we love that. Oh dear. Yeah, but both of my mods here are very, very talented streamers. I'll be honest, I'd say Dem does more intense games, but they both do very, very chill streams. So yeah, they're both very good. Yeah. This one poses an issue. This is one of the few issues I haven't quite worked out yet. I don't need a shout out. This is my own stream. Yeah, this is basically what I've been doing for the last month and a half. Is also to anyone who hasn't seen how I should go back to my bigger book because I have better drawings of this. The way this is gonna go is it's gonna go up the back of the neck. Rather than flattening or bending the pipes, I'm actually going to use pipe connectors because I really want the pipe. So these are all PVC pipes, bear in mind. They're a lot thinner than this, but I wanted them to be quite dramatic on you know, the drawing. So yeah, it will be flattened up by the head, and this headpiece, I'm at some point going to have to come on the stream and cling film my head and do like a Modrock back headpiece. So like, I don't know if I want to do Modrock, if I want to do paper mache, but basically some sort of head helmet. A hard head helmet that I can then drill a hole into. Probably Modrock because I do want it to be quite hard. The only thing with Modrock is it can dust over time. So I might end up doing Modrock and then covering it in something. Yeah. Modrock can become a bit brittle. So that's my concern, is it doesn't stand the test of time as well. I mean, I could always do it in... If I get a good pattern, maybe? I mean, I could do it in Warbler, potentially. The only thing is with Warbler, you have to heat it up. I don't have like a head mold that I could put it onto. Warbler would probably be a really good one, but I don't have a head mold. I don't know how well that would work. But Warbler's really hard, and it would stand. Maybe I'll put that as a think about it actually. Warbler head? Question mark? See if there's a way that I can do that, because that might be a really good call actually. But yeah, something hard will go here. And then that rest of that will be filled out with foam and then covered in hair. So we'll create basically like a really big foam mold and then put hair over the top of it. It's not my favourite method, but it's going to be the lightest way that I can do that. And it will be pretty sturdy for moving around with it. And then I will wear a wig underneath it. That way I can anchor it there, but if I need to move forward suddenly, or if, for instance, something hits the thing above me, I don't have to worry about it taking my head or neck with it. Like, just a safety measure, because I have something so large above me and it is coming up from my head. My head will be completely separate from the thing above me. Yes. Little safety measure. Yep, good safety. So at no point will it be attached to my neck or head. It will just be on my neck and head. It won't be attached to it. Good. all of the support is going to come from the harness, which is why the harness is so important. But yeah, I am umming and ahhing about it coming down that extra bit. I'll put like a little dotted line on it for now about whether or not I want it to come around here. We're thinking about that. It wouldn't be too much more expensive or anything. It's just a thought. And then once it does go up, when it goes to the top of the structure, or the structure on the inside, if we keep this nice and simple and just pretend these sticks are like full tubes. I'm not gonna bother doing the tubes every time. We have the 2 separate tubes. They are going to remain separate the entire way. And to keep them separate, I'm going to have the T-junctions going up and like intermittently doing that boop, 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 boop. Just to keep them separate, because it will just basically give it that extra support by having 2 of them. If I was doing just one, it'd be a little bit more difficult. So we're going to have 2 of them going the whole way up, and at the top of them, that's where we'll have the head. So the head will probably have like 2 like connectors at the top so that we can put it onto those connectors. And then there'll be like a head. Do you like art? Here's some art. That's how it's gonna look. So that I can go on top and be like, good, good, head. And that's how the head's gonna droop on top, so that I can transport those pieces separately. Because it needs to be, with how large it's gonna be, it needs to be able to take apart, otherwise I'm never gonna be able to get it anywhere. Oh dear. Also, did you do the new cheer icons? I did. I think it does look like the mods on my end at least don't get cheer icons next to them. I don't know why. Maybe do you guys get cheer icons next to your name? Oh, you do? Okay, good. I'm gonna say, because on my end it doesn't look like you do. Also, Arias, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Ah, dear. But yeah, we are doing explaining some of what I've been doing over the last month. As far as plans go, this is a new plan book, so it's not got any of my old designs on it. That's okay. A lot of what I've been doing as well is, I guess, just planning out bits of the design. But to be fair, we do need to do some more in-depth planning in a minute anyway, because I haven't done some of those bits. Yeah. There he is. There he is. Little bean. And then out of the back, we will have a separate PVC pipe. I've not decided whether I'm going to have it out of one of the main pipes or out of one of these bits yet, but it'll be a separate PVC pipe that we will have unscrewable, and that will be, so it comes out of this one. And that's going to be where the big arch comes out of. It might need some support, so the support will probably come from going back to another one, like that. That's fine, we can do that, Just waking up, go in your hangout with you while I wait, get ready. Oh, bless you. I hope you're getting ready is going well. The mods being rude to me and I be rude to them. My mods are also trolls, yes. So yeah, these will be there. And again, like, a lot of these parts are going to have to be, they unscrew and they screw back on, otherwise they just won't fit through things like the hoop skirt that we're going to have to add and stuff like that. So we'll have to thread them through and then unthread them. So it's likely that these bits will be here, and then maybe it'll unscrew at like this bit, so that this bit will screw on. But we need these 2 bits for support, for instance. But these will have the added benefit of having to proof up with hoop skirts, so it's not all bad. Yes, 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 yes. I plan to make the entire thing, not just the girl in the dress. The whole thing. So I'm just gonna quickly list out the stuff actually that we do need to make for this, because that was something that I did need to do. This is where we go over why this is gonna take so long, and where some of the time comes for this. So if we go from the top down, I think would be the easiest way. So the mask for the bird, so bird mask, Now we've kind of gone over the structure a bit better. Bird mask. So the bird mask, I'm just going to really quickly, sorry, she's escaping, because I really want to just show. Actually, while I'm in this screen, let's just go to face cam. The bird mask. This is why I kept these pots. I mentioned this before. I get these. These are like they're like little pots of buttons. Every now and again, it's like they're like gifts. And they're really good size for bird eyes. And I happen to have 3 of them. So the plan of these is horn. It's like gigantic hat. It is like gigantic hat. I did a thing that's horn. Thank you for horn blocker. So the plan is to cut out this, and then I have like a nice rim in cardboard. This is also hella strong. Also, it's got resin in it at the moment. I'm sorry. Hella strong. So this will be really good for like the eyes on the top. And I could just use this. I could just use this. Wait, what have you done? Love you too, Blocker. Dilly would like to shout out her own channel. Dem, yeah, because they are trolls. She was playing Slowpunk. At least mods would like to shout out her own channel. Dem's mods because they are trolls. Because that's playing Slowpunk. If you're a follow, my mods are terrible, they are trolls. Yes, yes. Good, good. Dear. It's shouting out them. This is all good. This is all good. But yeah, we have 3 of these. These are going to be the eyes. So that's nice and easy. I don't have to do too much more for that. So eyes are the cardboard boxes. The frame of it, I think I'm going to end up doing out of paper mache. I know paper mache is not everyone's favourite. A lot of people would have been like, but foam though, but why not foam? I just kind of fancy doing it out of paper mache. I don't know. I really fancy just getting a balloon and doing some good old paper mache on it. Maybe that's bad. Maybe that's like a bit too childish, but I really fancy just doing some paper mache. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I want. Wow, Deb! Wow! Oh, you got it, you got it. Oh, dear. So I think that's kind of, you know, I ummed and ahed because I was like, are people going to think that I'm crazy for doing this out of paper mache? But like, I really want paper mache. The thing is, I'm going to thicken it up so much. If I used foam, I think it would get, I don't know, a bit thick. And if I used a really thin foam, it wouldn't have the stay power that I want. So I think I'm gonna paper mache base it. And I'll have fun with that, you know. I love paper mache. It's fun. Paper mache, very cool. Very cool. We take it back to Art Attack. Paper mache will be heavy though. I think it'll be okay. I think it will be okay. It does need to have some I'm so sorry. I know you can see all the flicking in the background. It's adverts. Apologies. It'll have some stay power because it needs to stay on the ports. I think it's gonna be alright. I think it's gonna be alright. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. And also, it's not as heavy as I think you'll think it's gonna be. The only reason I think that is because I went to whatchamacallit, a cosplay talk maybe like 2 years ago, where one of the main cosplayers did a talk who predominantly makes stuff out of paper mache. She does foam, but she also does paper mache, and she's recently gone over to do paper mache a bit more and was like, yeah, it takes a bit longer to do stuff out of paper mache, but feel how light it is in comparison to fully primed foam. And it was actually lighter. The lines that she got at the edges of it was much thinner than you could get from foam, and it was actually lighter. Like, yes, it took a lot longer. That would maybe be the downside, but it was cheaper and lighter. So it probably depends on how you do it, and I'm not that good at it yet. Definitely not as good as she is. But it actually ended up being quite lightweight comparatively. But yeah. Yeah, Shifty Blue, I think you were there too at that talk. Oh, you fixed it! You did. You did. Oh, you left 2 users there, that's why. Also, Matrix, how's it going? Yeah, there are some cosplayers that use it more, and I remember going in, because I was very fortunate that I was behind the scenes, I think, more at that con, because I was doing competitions. And I was just like, ooh, what this? And they were actually very lightweight. Of course, there are going to be some instances where foam is still, of course, much better. Which is why there is going to be, like, for instance, I wouldn't paper mache the entirety of the back of all of that. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work at all. I don't, like, at least not for me. Maybe for her, that cosplayer would be like, oh yeah, for sure, I will definitely paper mache all that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that at all. That would take me years. But I think for something where I want the detail on the front, I think that's going to do me better. Yeah, I think that's going to do me better. Again, wouldn't work for the back, but it would work for the front. Yeah. I'm going to need a big beach ball to paper mache the orb. Oh, wait, Cacadia. Actually, give me 2 seconds. This is my bad. Because it's not as big as you're thinking it is. Oh no, I put it right here. Because you're looking at it in chibi form. Whereas in reality, that head is the same size as my head. So it's more like a balloon, right? Like, that head is no bigger than my head, really. Because this looks like a chibi, the Doppel looks so much bigger than I am. But it's the only picture where I could get the Doppel in it, unfortunately. Because in the anime they haven't shown the Doppel. It's not shown what do you call it, Toka next to her Doppel when she's a regular size. So it just means that it makes the Doppel look huge and it makes her look tiny, when in reality they are actually close to the same size. Ah, dear. Oh, you mean the orb? Oh, no, okay, that we're doing a slightly different way. We're not gonna paper mache the orb. The orb is gonna be different. This is just for the head. Ah, dear. Ignore that it says Jelly played Cyberpunk. I didn't do that. I haven't played Cyberpunk. Oh, how's it going? Jelly totem pole. It all me. The orb under the cage scar. Yeah, okay, sorry. That's not gonna be, no. That's not gonna be, this is just for the mask. We're just going over the mask right now. So we're staying right at the top of the costume. The orb. As far as the fabric covering the mask, I am going to cover the mask potentially in fabric on one side. So the spotted side, which I might need to move it so that you can see it. Whee! So see, one side is covered in spots. My plan on that side, I want it to look real nasty, and not too bad, nasty but not too bad. So my plan is, on the side with the spots, I'm going to create a piece of fabric to cover it. Basically, I want there to be very different textures on both sides, and that's another reason that I really want to do paper mache, because you can kind of create like a really wrinkly texture. I want to do that on the side that isn't fabric. So on the side that isn't fabric, I want to create wrinkles. And on the side that is fabric, we'll keep it flat and cover it with fabric. And I will do some kind of seam down the center, but yeah. So the fabric will be on the spotted side, but we're not going to do a spotted fabric. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to free motion embroider the spots. The spots are going to be gappy as heck. So I'll see if I get an image of free motion embroidery up for anyone who hasn't seen it. The idea is, where's my mouse? The idea is that I'm going to try and fill in as much as the white spot with thread as possible, but it's going to look real heckin' messy because there will be bits of red showing through, and then there's going to be more red showing through as you get to the outside of the spot until there's loads of red, and then I might even go in with some red thread to add even more red, so it's going to look intense. Basically, it's going to take a lot of thread. Oh, it's just showing me Oh, there we go. Because they're showing me a lot of machines. I could, to be fair, use fabric, but I kind of... Oh, see, these all look really pretty. I want to make something that looks disgusting. This is the issue. People do really pretty stuff, and then I'm like, really pretty, but have you considered making something gross? All of these... I can't really show you anything that looks quite as, as what I'm trying to do, but, that's okay. Oh, some of these are proper cool though, to be fair. Okay. I can't show you. Okay, I can't show you what, Ooh, that's a loud noise. Heckin'. Wait, who was it? It was them! Even though Zay was here. How you doing, Zay? Okay, I can't show you. But, wow. Okay, let me go to... Can I go to this screen and will you see it? Will you see? Wait, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. I'm not good at using mouse. Mouse and me, we do not get along. Oh yeah, click that. Okay, go to screen? There we go. So like, stuff like this is free motion embroidery. And you can like layer up colors, and like, this is really cool. A lot of these are really cool, honestly. Most of these are really cool. There's a really cool way of layering up color, and most of these are basically stunning. So they're like not super great examples because they're stunning. Whereas what I'd be looking to do is create something that's quite disturbing. But this is free motion embroidery. My message is kindly feeling through. Oh, I'm sorry, Zay. I chat for the past 50 minutes. Zay! I'm sorry. Oh dear. Ooh, oh sorry, I've also just seen a dark velvet. Ooh, we are going to be using velvet, to be fair. But I want lots of texture. Oh dear. Oh, were they not before? No, the sea of chat on the screen. Oh no. Oh, this one's amazing. Wait. Oh. Yo. Oh no, I didn't click it. Wow. Yeah, anyway. So this is kind of free motion embroidery. As you can see, adds lots of really pretty lines. I have used it before, but not normally to make something disturbing. Yeah, I love it. I did a lot of it on the Sylvari costume because it was really useful to make like leaf patterns on the leaves. I also did a lot of it on the back leaf of the Sylvari costume because it just worked for me and made it look cool. I might have some pictures of that actually. If I go back to my normal screen, I'll see if I get pictures of that, because that was a... I might not have pictures of it, to be fair. I don't take pictures very often. If I still had embroidery machine, I would have made the embroidery. Oh, it's fun. I mean, I have an embroidery machine. I think for this costume, I don't know if I'd make really pretty patches because they're just so organized. I think I want the disorganization. Anyone who's... I see if I get some pictures of Madoka up for you as well, because Madoka is such a almost like organized, disorganized spirit. It's crazy looking, but amazing. Yeah. Is that it? It doesn't really show, unfortunately, because everything's so goddamn yellow. Oh well. Let's look for Madoka. Oh, Madoka Magica Witches. There we go. And let's look at some of the images of that so you can kind of see some of the art style. Because, yeah. It's pretty intense. Oh, thank you for shouting out Delcy as well. Appreciate it. Heck yeah! Over 50! Amazing. Heck yeah. Right. So the art style of Madoka, for anyone who's not watched Madoka, it switches between your more regular anime style and like, these are the witches. So, this is why I want things to look a little bit more collaged, because it's a very collaged kind of thing. Like, when you see inside of the witches' places, it's like pretty collagey. I hope that kind of translates, but it's not your regular anime style. So yeah, it's pretty intense. I really like it. I really have a good time with it. I mean, the things that need to stand out in them do still stand out, but the more you look at it, the more things you notice. I really enjoy them. I really enjoy the Witch's Labyrinth. It's really interesting. There's a lot of really interesting stuff. Really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff that happens. Yeah, you can kind of see, like, yeah. It moves weird. They look weird. Everything's very off-putting, but like, it's kind of cool in a cool way. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, that's kind of what we're trying to emulate when we make the Doppel. Because yeah. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to go for the, yeah, I'm gonna put free motion embroidery spots. Yeah, I think that's a good call. That's a good call. Yeah. And then on the other side, I'll just put paper mache wrinkles. And then of course paint. And then I need something for the seam in the center. But I think again I could probably do that out of, I could even do that out of foam on top. It doesn't need to be anything too intense. Or I could do that out of a fabric. I'm just trying to make it look collaged. I want it to look really collaged. Whee. There you go. Put you back in the middle. Put you back in the middle. I don't know. Whether I want that out of fabric. Fabric might be better. I think just because I'm using fabric so much in the rest of the costume, fabric might actually look better. Maybe like put a fabric border. Fabric border. Down. Center. Okay. And then there's the thing of the ruffles. Okay, let's have a look-see. Right. Excuse me, sorry. Right, this is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to blow this up quite a bit. But there's basically a couple of layers of ruffles. So there's the really big frills around the outside, but there's also another layer of frills on the inside. So there's 2 layers of frills that go inside of the hood. It's quite intense. The wings are like matchsticks. Seems like a safety hazard. They are matchsticks. They are matchsticks. Those are all of her wishes. Cause yeah, you have to have a set amount of wishes. Those are the wishes. Cause she's a little matchstick girl. Yeah, there's 2 layers of thrills. I mean, the one underneath is a bit easier, the really big one. Because there's such uniform frills, I can do that very easily. I just need a nice stiff fabric with some interfacing on it, and then I'll make that. So I can do that very easily. The one on the inside, it's so undefined. So it's a little difficult to say exactly what that is. So I kind of have a bit of creative freedom, I suppose, on what I want to do with that. I think what I kind of want to do is kind of similar to what she has on her like down here, she kind of has like a drape ruffle kind of like collar. I don't know what you'd call that, but I kind of want to do the same sort of thing up here, I think, on her Doppel, just to kind of like mimic the same sort of style. I think that'd be really cute, like they're twinsying. I don't know what you'd call that though. What is that, like a floppy collar? Might need to find the technical term for that. Images. Do I have to type in like historical floppy collar? Historical floppy collar. Not quite those. I'm seeing some similar ones. Wait, no, I'm wrong. She hasn't got a floppy collar. She has a fur collar. Doesn't she? Oh, wait, I remember this actually. I remember seeing this in the anime and being like, wait, that's not a floppy collar, that's a fur collar. So maybe this is a fur collar too. And actually, that does kind of look like a fur collar. It's very square is the only thing. I can already see it. Clumsy Jelly accidentally hits something on the con floor. Matches get lit and sets the entire thing on fire. You bringing back the staple thing? Wow. 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 I think it's a fur collar. So I need a fur collar and then the ruffles. I can do that. I can do fur and then ruffles. That's fine. Okay, so inside. Oh, Jesus Christ. Zay. Fur collar. Outside. Stiff. Interface. Ruffles. There we go. With like the ribbon, of course, but the ribbon I can put into the ruffles. That's it's not an issue. And then it's got a bow holding it all together. So plus bow at face. That's not really a tricky step. That's fine. And then I need the hood. The hood's got actually quite a weird. I need to make it big again. Whee! A weird inside? The inside of the hood is a really weird colour. It's like a murky colour. I don't... It's got like a lot of different colours in it as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the hood inside colour. I could almost make it like a dusty gold. Avocado, hi, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. We're just going over what I'm doing for each individual part and making a list. The frame I'm not including in this because I've kind of got a separate plan for the frame that I have to do off stream. So most of the stuff I'm going over now would be like the on stream work, I suppose. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hi. So right now we're just going over the head. I don't know if actually I would include the hood as the head. The hood might come into the cloak. Maybe I'll include the hood as a cloak actually. The only thing then that I might include as the head would be optional lights behind the eyes. I haven't decided whether I'm doing that yet. I'm going to wait till the head is made, but I will just do optional lights behind eyes. Depending on space. That just depends how much space I have. I don't know how much space I'll have. If I have space, I might put lights behind. I don't know if I want to put lights behind all the eyes or if I just want to put lights behind the eye at the top. Which one might make it look more evil. But yeah, lights behind eyes. Optional. Right, okay. Ah, yes, the best bit. Oh, avocado! Right. Let's go on to the coat then. And then we'll do coat and then we'll do the under. The coat first. Because the coat has quite intense amount of work that goes into it. And you will see why. Because this is probably where I'm going to put most of the references to the little matchstick girl in it. Tea! Ah, oh, so my tea is here. Ah. Okay. Well, the hood is kind of where I wanted the velvet to come in. My concern then is the weight though. So of course, because the hood, the coat is quite large, I would be concerned about the weight of, you know, how much that amount of velvet is gonna weigh. But I really like the idea of having a really big velvet coat. So I'm umming and ahhing a little bit about whether or not I can find a light enough velvet for that. I know sometimes you can get crushed velvet that's really light, but I really don't want crushed velvet. I think it will look a little too shiny. So I'm umming and ahhing a little bit over velvet, but I would really like velvet. So I'm thinking about it. Is this on par with Druid level detail project or a Quaker project? This is a big project. This is a really big one. This is gonna take me some time. I'm hoping to get it done by May. We will see. We will see, but I'm hopeful. So I'm gonna put coat outside. And then put velvet with a question mark. Because I want velvet. Just don't know if I can have it, but I want it. Because it would be cute. I don't know. I was gonna say good luck. Thank you! Thing is, I can make a cosplay fast, but not always. Like, sometimes they're really quick and you don't expect it and they just are. Like the Sylvari costume I made in like, well, technically it was 3 weeks, but I made the majority of it in 2 weeks. But sometimes no. Oh dear. Right, okay, that's that bit. Ah, okay, this is a bit that's gonna take a really long time, Also, Zero, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Hi. Oh, and Sir Eru, hi, how's it going? I hope you're also having a good day. Hello, thank you. I did my roots. We're rootless again. No roots. Heck yeah. This is a bit that's gonna take a really long time actually, and that is the inside. So I said that I wanted to start crocheting for the next cosplay. I can show you why. Those white bits on the inside, I want to make them out of crochet. So I want to crochet together lots and lots of doilies and make those white bits on the inside out of doilies. It's ambitious, but I wanna do it. I wanna do that. Busy day but good. I'm glad it was a good day at least. It looks delicious for some reason. The hair should not look delicious. Don't eat it. I need it. No. Absolutely not busy today, but not good. Oh no. I'm sorry, Sir Eru. I hope it gets better. Or maybe you have a good weekend. Oh. Headphones, please. My ears have not shrunk. Continue to fit. Oh dear. You cannot eat hair. Please do not eat hair. I require. But yeah, I'm going to crochet all of the doilies on the inside of this coat, which is gonna take a while. But I'ma do it. Yes. It just like, reminds me of Starburst and fruit salad. I know, weekend, roll around again already. It's like, oh my god. Where is the time flying? Packet of nerds. You're a packet of nerds. Right, let's get this back over here. Do I need to crochet many doilies? I can never remember how to spell crochet, but there we go. Many. I can also never remember how to spell doilies. Doilies? Yes, doilies. No, that's what it is. It's because they come in like 2 flavors in some packets, isn't it? They seem to merge together. I have no concept of time anymore. I feel that. The only thing that keeps me in a schedule at the moment is the streams. Where I'm like, okay, I don't stream on Thursdays, so it's a Thursday. Yes, I know this. It's likely as well that we'll probably be doing a lot of crochet streams, or at least doing some crochet in a lot of streams because I have to make so many doilies. That will be quite a big process. So yeah, that's a big thing that's going to be happening. Yeah, so that'll be a lot. So that's a big process. The sleeves on the coat, I kind of want to do a poofy sleeve. I know there's no arms in it, but I want a little poofy sleeve. Oh, thank you, avocado. Oh, would you look at that? I actually did that. It sounds like A at the end, crochet, not crochet. I legit woke up at 5 p.m. and thought it was kind of dusk and thought, oh, it's 5 a.m. The amount of times I have had a nap after stream, woken up, seen it's dark, and been like, God, I've woken up early. The amount of times. Because I finish streaming at about like mid-afternoon most of the time. So I'll often sleep after stream because I'm a very sleepy person and, you know, migraine sleep, it happens. And then I wake up at maybe like 5 in the evening, 6 in the evening, and it's dark. And I'm like, oh, I've woken up really early. Better go back to sleep. It throws me off so much. I get so confused. I'm like, oh my god, I've woken up so early. I started to panic when it started getting dark at 7 p.m. It gets dark really, really early here because we're still kind of in winter. Yeah, I get very confused. I feel that. Day 507, doilies. Still doilies. I mean, I'll probably also be making a lot of doilies in my own time too, because I can do that in the evenings and stuff like that. So you'll probably every now and again must be streaming and be like, oh, here's some more doilies I made. Here's some that I made earlier. That's one of the processes. The other process that I have planned that I have not really told about that I am going to be doing, which is probably, I want to say, the second most time consuming part of this build, is that I want to, and I don't know whether I want to bead embroider. I think more likely it will be a mixture of machine embroidery and hand embroidery, because it will be more lightweight. So I probably won't be using beads because it will add so much weight, unfortunately. I would like to use beads, it's just so heavy. Is that I would like to machine embroidery / hand embroidery into the inside of the coat where all the red is, which is not even a large amount that you see, the story of the little matchstick girl. Or like scenes from the little matchstick girl. Because in the story of the little matchstick girl, you see visions of her wishes. I would like to embroider those wishes, like the visions of her wishes, into that red. Yes. That's going to be quite time consuming. That's a lot of embroidery to do. So yes, that's gonna be another thing that's gonna take a really long time. And it's really fun to add work to costumes that already take a long time. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be really fun and really relaxing. But I was like really going backwards and forwards about whether or not I wanted to do it. But I really want to do it. I really want to add more of that part of her lore into it. I just think it'd be really sweet. You're coming up to your streamiversary, right? Yeah, not in the next like month or anything, but April. April is my streamiversary. Yeah, pretty soon. Not super far. It's a competition, right? It's a competition. Yeah, it is a competition. It is for a competition, but it's also for fun. I'm gonna let you decide. Should I stretch today or yes? Yes! Aussie stretch. Always stretches. Day 1042, the doilies. They won't stop. They're everywhere. My fingers are bleeding. It's horrible. I won't. I feel myself giving up. The doilies. Are they speaking to me? They say such loathsome things. They're coming out of the walls. Please send help. It's been incredibly time consuming. We're doing a really cool one. This is the thing. I know it's going to take a lot of time. Especially for the amount of it that you'll be able to see. But I think it's such a lovely part of the lore. And I know a lot of people don't know this character. But for anyone who does, they are not a nice character. They're really, really rude, really condescending, and really that they're also portrayed as being on the other side, so like on the bad team. They're like on the enemy side, right? So they are not a good person. But then they've got this backstory, they've got all this influence from the little matchstick girl, which is like a really sweet story of a girl who's like, you know, come from a really bad background and just has to sell matchsticks on the street until she dies. And it's like this really weird, like, don't know, two-sided thing. I'm like, I would really like to show that bit, even though I don't stand for for the badness of the character. I really want to show that bit too. I'm a stretch, yes. No, Ozzy, no, break the back. Only, you know, good stretches only. I don't know her at all, but I really like the design. This is kind of the thing, like, I mainly want a cosplayer because I like the design. I don't particularly like the character. You know, it's, even in Madoka, there are characters I like more, but I really love her design. So I was just like, well, and also it's sometimes a mixture for me of cosplay of being like, I want to do a costume where I challenge myself, and this is a costume where I challenge myself. Whereas there'd be characters that I would like to cosplay more, but there wouldn't be a challenge there. And so that's kind of the balance at the point, I suppose, where it's like, I love the character, it wouldn't really be a challenge to cosplay it, and I wouldn't, you know, because of that, But I with this particular, for me, Madoka Magica has always been one of my favourite series. Magia Record was not my favourite spin-off, but it was alright. I love the universe. The universe is one of my favourites. So I'm kind of happy to cosplay most things from it. So it makes me happy, yeah. I'm beginning to regret the doilies. Day 1013, disregard earlier, please. All is calm, all is great. The doilies are loved. The doilies are alive. I am on the advanced level of bending, so my back in half and oh my god, there's a lot of bending. There's a lot of bending. Question mark day, I ascend with the doilies. I've embraced them now. All I see is the bigger picture. There's gonna be so many doilies. I hope you're looking forward to the doilies. You're gonna be sick of them. You're gonna be more sick of them than I am. I was like, can we do something else? Like, no, it's doilies. Day 2006, hell is empty and all the doilies are Earth. Oh god. I have discovered that doilies are the personification of Satan. And how many doilies I'm making? Doily. Oh, right, I'm gonna write that I'm gonna be doing the machine / hand embroidery on interior red fabric. Oh, also, I actually have that fabric. I can show you that fabric if you'll be interested. I can actually show you something for once, because I've not collected most of the fabric. This one I do actually have. So I actually received a gift for Christmas of some red fabric, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, that'd do be kind of perfect though. It's probably gonna come up not red on camera. Oh no, it's not too bad. It does look a kind of purple, but that's okay. So I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dappled. It's kind of like this dappled red. So I received like 1 meter for Christmas, and I went and bought a further 2 meters for Christmas. Further 2 meters myself. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I love it. And because my family had got me 1 meter, they had actually received a discount code. And they were like, oh, if you're buying more, just have this discount code. So I actually got it for less. So that was really cool. I really like that. And it's just such a pretty colour. It's dappled. It's perfect for the inside. And it also means that because it is definitely more of a purplish red. It is red, but it's more of a purplish red. But it means that if I'm sewing red into it, it should hopefully stand out on the fabric itself, which is nice. So yes. Jelly takes note. Chad is already scarred by doilies. We haven't even made one yet, and they're already scarred. How does this happen? Heck. Zay. Well, Jelly is actually writing, stream chat has gone mad with doilies. I fear that I will too. I have the fear. I got doily right. Left, right, round. Doilies in my backyard. Oh, so thank you for shouting out, Kat. Appreciated. I got the arts. I also got some more thread because So there's thread in that bag too. Yes. That's like, I think the only fabric that I so far have purchased for this costume, but yeah, I've got that. Yes. Yee! No, I think the cat. Oh dear. So that's the red fabric. That's what we're doing with that. And I need like a white rim. So like a white bias rim or something like that. Something nice. Something nice and simple. Why just put white rim? There we go. White rim, simple. Oh, here's another thing that I've not done before, but this one shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully. Most people are still open even though I'm not online. I heard my follower alert. Oh, bless you, cat. That's kind of funny though. That do be kind of funny though. Oh, yeah. My one's loaded finally. Now you can see my load times. Guys, can you see my load times now? I hope you can. So I clicked that when Dem posted it. How long did it take? Oh, I hope you all can heckin' now. I feel somewhat, you know. Is it verified? Not verified. I don't know the word for it. But I feel like I've been complaining about the load times of like, we're just gonna sit here and wait for my laptop to load this tab that I've just clicked. Here we are. We're just waiting. And there it is. It takes so long. Oh, I think I remember you telling chat you wanted to start. Oh, I hope it's been going well. Vindicated, that might be the better one. That might be the better word. I keep hearing wah. I'm trying to make a cup of coffee. It takes so long. It's like it is a slow heckin' process. Like sometimes it's not too bad, but then most of the time, if I keep opening tabs, it's much quicker. But if it's just once every now and again, that's how long it takes. False balls are smooth on stream. Yeah, there they are. Oh yeah. Okay, so you can kind of see it if I put my face next to it. These bits that are hanging underneath, I'm gonna make foam molds of those, I think. So like carve them out of foam and then cast them is my plan. My plan is to cast them and then make them out of resin. Bold. A bold move, potentially. That's what I want to do, I think. I think that's what I want to do. I want them out of resin. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I've not done that before. That's what I want to do. Yes. Oh, Bob's trying his best. Trying to stream and have all your USB ports in yourself and load shit. The nerve of some people. All of the angry Bobs. I know. He do his best. It's just a little bit slow. Right. So I need to make foam molds. Foam mold the spikes at the bottom, or decorations. I'll call them decorations. There is actually another thing that I'm gonna have to do that for, but we'll come back to that. Yeah, there's some toilet paper from Bob when he inevitably shits himself. And then cast molds. There we go. Good. We can do that. We can do that. It's gonna take a minute, but I think I can do it. We'll work it out. And the rest of those are beads, so that's easy enough. I think the only other stuff on the coat is oh yeah, we had like the little shirt. So where's the little shirt? Which is like, honestly, just shirt. It just looks like shirt fabric. think I'll just, I don't know. It's just like a little shirt. I'll just put make tiny shirt. Make tiny ruffle shirt. Although I will probably have to put a support band underneath. Just to make sure it doesn't open up. Because I want it to remain ruffled. That's okay. That's not too bad. And then on the sleeves, I'm going to do puff sleeves. I've already decided that I'm going to do puff sleeves. There's no reason to do puff sleeves, but I really want to do puff sleeves. He's going to have big puffy shoulders with nothing to fill them but puffy shoulders. One day Bob will realise that he doesn't get paid enough for this shit and will grow legs, dropkick, jelly and flee to the farm. Oh no, I need Bob to scream. Bob, no. Puff sleeves. Jelly's a real Anne with an E. I like the puff sleeves. I love big old puffy sleeves. I got nothing in them, I just like them. You'll see Bob slow kick coming from a mile away though, be like, kicking up, like, okay. And then the end, it's just like match the ruffle with the head ruffle. And then it's got kind of like the shirt material coming out the bottom, so I'll put match shirt ruffle. There we go. So I just have to make extra of both of those. Easy peasy. I could do that. I can do that. I think that's everything. Oh, we do have those really big low droppy bits. I mean, that's just gonna have to be part of the coat pattern though, really, isn't it? So it's not too bad. They come right down. They go right down. Those are the main bits that you're probably gonna see of the story, to be fair, because they'll come down behind me. But they'll also cover bits of the harness, which is nice. One way or another, Bob's going to the farm. Oh no. Oh, Bob. He sees all this. I'm sure he sees all this. Right. That is the first page. Next page. Next. Let's see. So, now we're going to focus on the bubble underneath. The bubble. Yeah, this is where some of the plans that I talked about, because I've done a hoop skirt like this, not like this, but like I've done a hoop skirt where it opens in an interesting place before, I kind of have an idea of what I think is going to happen. I'll quickly draw it. So what's going to happen is, it's going to have a pole in it, it's going to bulge forwards. I'm already near 100% sure of this. So it's not going to sit evenly. So what's going to happen is, you're going to have much less at the back than you are at the front. That's a really bad circle, but please pretend it's circle. But it's going to be like this. So that's the support pole. It's not going to go up the center. It's going to go right up the back. I am already 99% sure that's how it's going to go. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. In this particular case, that's not really an issue. That it doesn't stand out super big at the back. Of course, I am going to have a little bit of extra help because of the pole going out the back. That will boost it out a little bit further out the back. But it's going to push forwards a lot. The reason it's going to push forward so much is because the coat hangs on the back and it doesn't really hang on the front that much. So it's got a lot of extra weight on the back. And because the pole goes up the center and it just does that, it's all just going to go on the back and then go from the front. It's not really an issue for this costume. It would be more of an issue if I was wearing that top piece, because then I wouldn't be able to put my legs backwards. But because no one's going to be walking within the Doppel, it's not really a problem. I just have to make sure that when I'm designing the hair, all of the hair volume comes forwards, not backwards, and stuff like that. Because yeah, if any of it goes backwards, it's going to get crushed. Whenever the Doppel moves or like sways and stuff like that, because it will continuously hit the back. So I have to, you know, assume that it's not going to hit from the front, it's only going to hit from the back. Yeah. Have a good burb! Good burbs! You should do the other way when you're in the big thing and you have to have a little doll hanging up the bottom. Oh my god, it'd be very funny. Just like trailing like a little human doll behind me, like she's fine. Oh, the heckin' horns. But yeah, so I know that's gonna happen already. I'm very, you know, I could put in a ridiculous amount of support, but the more support I put in, the heavier that it gets. So it's easier for me to know that that's going to be an issue and then work around it. And in this case, it's not that big of an issue either. So yeah. One way like I can get around it is by designing the head to be really forward, for instance, rather than having the head just straight up, design it to be like a really forward head, so like with a really long skull. Going under the hood, for instance, so it looks like it's going more forwards than it is, because it's going to be like leaning backwards. Yeah, things like that. It's fine. Yeah, I can work around it. It's just a bit of a annoyance. Looks like it's leaning forwards in the art anyway. It does, and like the body leaning forwards like is definitely not an issue. It's gonna be as it goes up that like the head won't necessarily lean forwards with it. The head will just be on top. So then the head is just going to be like in comparison, if that makes sense. So I then have to make the head look like it's going like, which on its own is going to look crazy, but with the rest of the costume will make more sense. Yeah, it's like little things like that. To make it look look more sense when the whole costume is being worn. So the head's gonna be like this, and like it's not gonna make any sense. But then you'll wear it and be like, oh, I see why the head's there. Okay, but yeah, it's small things. Are you suggesting that building a giant dolly plague-berg? Oh, Senpai Great, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Welcome. Giant dolly plague bird suspended above her head by pipes is less optimal approach to this cosplay. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Oh dear. So yeah, that's one of the like technically a smaller one in this costume because I don't have to worry about my legs. But it's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah, to think about. Ghost, how's it going? Wait, what did I walk into? Welcome. We're planning. I mean, I say planning, but like I've already kind of done a lot of the more complicated planning work. But like planning, explaining stuff, new costume though. Hi, how's it going? We are now starting on inside body. So the inside body is the circle we were talking about earlier. So the circle inside of the coat, the circle inside of the coat. Good morning. You walked into the haunting of the Elizabethan chicken. Woo! Inside body. So the inside body, primarily is made up. Inside of it is going to be a hoop skirt covered by fabric that will be painted, panels sewn together, covered by cage. But the cage is probably not going to be so dramatic as it looks in this, only because if it came out that much at the front, it would also have to come out that much at the back. And I don't think that it does. I think this drawing is... basically, again, we're going to run into that issue of that cage is going to get pushed forward. So if I make a cage that should technically come out the same amount as it does at the front as the back, it won't. It will come out more at the front than the back. So it needs to be quite a small cage so that it can come out more at the front than the back. And it will look the same as the picture, but it needs to be a small cage so that it can have that disproportionate front. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, but it's going to be a small cage that then pushes out at the front. That makes sense? Yes? Yes? Stylized, yes. The picture is stylized. I am altering my design because of physics. Physics made me do it, so it's all fine. Ah, Ghost it's a lot of steps, I would say. It's a lot of steps. But like once all the steps are together, it's fine. It'll be fine. It's a lot of steps, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So yeah, first step is to make a standard hoop skirt that then goes in at the bottom. So like a circle, and which will be weird because circle goes in a lot at the bottom and the top. So it's actually quite dramatic, but that's okay. So circle hoop skirt. I'm very lucky that a little while ago I actually purchased a lot of, what do you call it? Boning? Yeah. For a very reduced price, 33 pence a metre I believe it was. 30 pence a metre, 33 pence a metre, whatever it was incredibly cheap. And I bought about 20 metres of the stuff. So as far as making a hoop skirt, I could actually make it out of that boning. But yes. Very cheap, very cheap. Well, thanks, Debs. If you don't like design your projects with cosplay in mind, I mean, I don't know if they ever thought anyone would be like, yeah, I want to cosplay that. Okay, you purchased boning? Scandalous. So scandal. Ooh, this awesome. Boning always comes in handy. Well, this was my thought. It's like eventually I'm going to use it. I might as well get it when it's 30 pence a metre. And no one else was looking at it, and I was like, nobody wants this boning. Really? I'll get it. So yeah, basic hoop skirt underneath. It's gonna be a little bit of a difficulty to get it so that the boning is not really obvious, so there's not really obvious ridges. So we will need to put some like fluff over the ridges. Like sometimes you'll see in hoop skirts there's like the layers of like fluff. So like I might need a petticoat under there as well. We'll see. I think that I will need a petticoat, to be quite honest, to get it that really nice round shape. So I'm going to put just like a petticoat under here too, just so it's a really nice round shape. We'll try and keep it really, really light, but I don't want any ridges, so we'll see. And then over the top of that is we need the painted panels. Keeping that quite simple and just painting it. Yes. That was also a petticoat. Yes, it's not even the only petticoat I need to make. It's kind of like making two costumes that are both quite complicated. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, painted panels. And then the last bit is the cage. And then that's kind of that section. I mean, that section isn't easy. I know it's only 4 steps, but it's not a super simple section. I think it should be okay. I really like the sharing your planning process with everyone. It's fun to see it happen. It's a lot of writing. I'm sorry, it's definitely not as like a normal cosplay stream, but a lot of people have asked before, like, what do you do before you make cosplay? And I don't often show it, and especially because I've not done a big costume before. But it's not like I just jump into it blind. And I haven't even gone through and done any of the hunting down resources yet. Not for a lot of it, at least. Because you go through all of this and then you have to put a price to all of these things that you're going to be doing. And then that starts to change whether or not you're going to do things differently. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think it's important. Are you sure you'll have all this made in time for Comic-Con 2064? I'm just not sure. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see. If not, you know, then there's always the next one, right? Oh dear. Yeah. Oh god, the other thing that I did miss from before was the inside coloration of the hood. It's a weird color up there. I might do it as a weird gold color. I'm not, because I'm gonna do it as gold hood. I know it's not gold, but I'm gonna find like a really dusty gold, and then so like browns and stuff like that into it. I think. Yeah, I think I like that more. I like that more. Now am I missing any bits from under there? Oh yeah, the inside of the petticoat. Sorry, the inside of the hoop skirt needs to be like black. Because you can actually see inside of it. Inside hoop. Which is not normal, but in this case, it does need to be. It does need to be. Yeah, this is going to be a spendy project. It is. I mean, I'm very fortunate in that some of the stuff I do already have, or I can use from like recycled bits and stuff like that. And I did ask for some of the bits for Christmas as well, which has definitely helped reduce spending. I should actually go and grab some of it so that you can see. I might have to take a really quick break on stream so you can see some of the stuff that I've already gathered, because some of the materials are really cool, and I'm actually quite looking forward to using them. But yeah. I kind of jumped into my first when I made that. Lots of work and lots of leftovers there. There are definitely going to be leftovers from this project, but they were more planned leftovers, some of them. But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be leftovers from a project at the end of the day, to be fair. But if I can get it as close as possible, that's always the aim, isn't it? I mean, when you're ordering things online, it's a little bit more difficult because, of course, some of them you can't get less than a meter. And it's like, well, maybe I don't need a whole meter, but I guess I have to take it. But yeah, you know, you can always find another use for it. And hey, you get a fursuit. Nice. Oh, Chloe, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I love getting new materials and stuff in the post. The best. It's like, oh my god, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Right, we'll finish doing the basic planning, and then I will get the stuff from downstairs that I've been hiding to one side. The only thing I can't get is the 10-foot poles, they don't fit. So I'll have to keep those to one side, but everything else I can bring up and just briefly show you what I've got kind of to one side that I can start to work on behind the scenes. Yes. Ah dear. Right, the next part working down is that big, the matchstick wings. Start with those. So I'm gonna have to, again, we're not working with the structure here, this is just the decorations, not structure. So I am going to have to cover the PVC in something so that it looks like matchsticks. I think likely there will be a structure underneath the big curve at the top, but then all of the matchsticks will probably just be foam. So they'll probably like bobble around quite a bit. I'm thinking. So probably the arch, or the upside down arch at the top, will probably have something in it. Probably a bent piece of PVC. Just so that it's really strong, I think. But then, yeah, then everything else can be foam. And it also gives everything something to like really stick to. I think I like that as an idea. And it's going to be a lot of foam sticks. Hopefully the weather gets better so I can do all that in the garage. That's gonna be a lot of travelling. Okay, so I think probably most likely I will just end up covering the pipe in foam. I think that's probably what I'll do, because it's nice and soft. And I can sort of dremel it down to look a bit more like wood. I think that's what it's meant to look like. Maybe it's meant to look like metal, actually. The more I look at it, maybe I'm like, maybe it's meant to look like metal. The matchsticks are meant to look like wood, but it's a little difficult to tell whether or not that big arch is meant to look like metal or wood. She strikes a match on it, which means maybe I suppose it's not meant to be wood. Because you wouldn't probably try to strike a match on wood, would you? So maybe it is meant to be metal. God damn it. God damn it. Maybe it's meant to be metal. Heck! Okay. Okay. That's difficult. Okay. I'm gonna go with that the big old structure is metal then, and then all of the matches are, well, they're matches. I think. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. What you doing, headphone? You're right there. decorated to look like metal, and then plus many foam matches. Unfortunately, I could probably cut out a lot of the foam on stream, but I will have to like Dremel and treat that off stream and then come back and paint it. Probably that is how that's gonna go. But you know, it'll be half on and off stream with those. At the end of the day, we'll be making enough on this on stream that I think you'll be fine. You'll see so much of this. It'll be okay. That's kind of that with the wings though. They're not actually that complicated. Yeah, they're not that bad. And then that brings us down. I don't know if I count the hair, to be honest, as part of the structure, so I think I might skip the hair. I know that sounds a bit weird that the hair be part of the structure, but to me, the hair really does kind of come out as part of the structure. So I'm going to miss the hair because it really do kind of be part of the structure in this particular case. So yeah, we'll miss the hair and we'll go straight on to the body at the bottom, which is honestly kind of a complicated dress, to be fair. And I actually had to look at quite a few different images of it. I'm really sorry, this headphone is giving me some grief. I don't know why, but it's really hurting. So I'm just gonna hook it on here so I can still hear things, but kind of not really. There we go. I can hear things out of one ear. I don't know why my ear hurts, but my ear hurts. Ow. It kind of looks red too. Why is my ear so red? Oh no. But yeah, anyway. My headphones hurt my ear. Okay, so I'm gonna put dress, I think, as the next part. Yeah, it do be looking red. All these horns. Thank you for the horn. Now this ear feels fine, to be fair. It's just this ear, which is like, I'ma hurt. Nah. So first of all, we'll start again at the top, work our way down. Maybe someone's talking about you. My ears are burning. Someone's talking about me. I hope it's good. So the top, starting with the collar. So I already know now that that's a fur collar. Now I actually already have some cream fur. I don't know that I have enough for both of the structures, but we'll see if we can make it work. But I actually do already have some fur, so like faux fur, but I do have some. So see if we can make that work, because if we can, it means I don't have to purchase any more. So that's good, that's good. So that's a fur collar with a bow. There's a lot of bows on this dress as well. A lot of bows. I think there's 4 bows on this dress, because you got bows on both sleeves and a really big bow at the back. So it's a lot of bows. Now then that goes into, if I remember, yes, it's got quite simple. The black part of the dress is not super complicated, but it's almost like an open dress because there's another dress underneath. Yeah, there's like another dress underneath, which is, it's almost like a coat dress because there's a separate dress underneath. I wonder, I think I got some pictures of this. Let me see if I can get that up, because this might be a better time to get the other images up. Let's see. I think this one's from the anime. Yeah. This is probably a good time to get this one up. Zoom, 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 zoom. And we'll just get rid of that one for now. There we go. If I put it there, you can't see it. Okay, that's fine. I kind of need to just get it to her though. Let me just trim this real quick. I take off about 300. Oh, is that too much? That might be too much. Oh, you go 200. That's better. There we go. That's better. Okay. And so you can see there's like a ruffle in the middle of the shirt, and then that's when the skirt starts. Runa, how's it going? Did I miss you being Nico yet? That's not what this stream is, Runa. We're not doing that stream. I haven't announced that stream yet. I don't know when I'm doing that stream. This is a planning stream for the next cosplay. Ah, dear. You're done with the stitches. That's good, Ozzy. Now you can only see Jelly's eyes. There are only eyes here. Oh, bless you, Runa. And thank you, Ghost. That's very kind of you. Yeah, Runa, I'd say if anyone's ever worried about stuff like that, just check the Discord, because I always make sure it's a big announcement when I do stuff like that. So you will know. You will be very aware when that stuff happens. But yeah, I'm not doing it yet. Oh dear. God, my ear. You make a corset. It's not a corset. It's definitely not a corset. I had a good look at it before. This is the thing. It's got ties on it, but it's not a corset, from what I can tell. It doesn't look like it's cinching her in, really. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's a corset. At least if it is, I don't think that it doesn't look like it's got a lot of the structure in it that I would expect from a corset. I can't see any lines of boning or stuff like that in it that I would expect to see from a corset. I don't know. To me, it's not what I would expect. I think this might just be like a decoration thing, not a corset. If I had to say. I think it's a decoration. I think she's got some pretty stuff going on, but it's not. I don't think it's there for structure. But that's okay. That's okay. I only have eyes to chat. This is true. I hardly ever check just not really sure why I even have one. Oh, bless you, Runa. I'm sorry. Yeah, but with stuff like that, I would announce it. Why is the crochet thing? Wait, is this the crochet thing in this cosplay? Yeah, this is the crochet is in this cosplay, but not in the dress. That was earlier. So that was in the top part of the costume, which we just deleted, Ozzy. But it is in this costume. Yes, it is in this costume. Looks like a fashion wrap thing. Yeah, that's what I would say, Kat. It looks more for fashion, but it's very nice. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike it, but I don't think it's got the structure of a corset, which is fine. It's fine. I saw it. It's good. Yay! Okay, you did see it. I was gonna say it is in this costume. It's just not in this bit. Right. Now that we've got this part, I think this is from the anime. It looks like this is how she's designed in the anime more, so we can see more of this. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna make this really big. You can chat over the top of her. There we go. Right, so this is where some of the extra details come in. So she's got a really like floppy, collary bit here. It's nice. I like it. It's fine. And then you can see she's got a shirt underneath and then a skirt. So the dress that you see is kind of almost more like a coat. I wanted to get this image up so you could see that part where it's almost more like a coat, because otherwise it's a bit difficult to see in the bigger picture with the Doppel on top. So yeah, I needed a better image. So right, the fur collar is there. Also, you can see the fur collar a bit better in this picture too. But then we also have with the bow. Do you see that little like gem in the middle of the bow, like just in the center? That's her soul gem, if I remember correctly, which is something that I will actually probably need to cast in resin. So, soul gem. I'll just put foam plus cast resin, because I'm not gonna get a mold of that. I'm just not gonna get a mold that matches that. But that's okay. I can do that. Get in the blanket and continues crocheting. You got this, Ozzy. I believe. I featured the dress then, so the back ribbon is attached, not like a buckle, yeah? I think it's kind of like you lace it up at the front and then there's a really big bow attached at the back is what I'm probably going to do with it, to be honest. I think lace it up at the front, big bow at the back. It's like a fashion decoration. I mean, this also would match to the fact that she's got like a... I think it says on the wiki as well, actually. Maybe I'll just read this from the wiki because then I'm not lying to you. Him. Beep, 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 beep. Oh no! It says she wears casual clothes. Casual clothing? I was gonna say, I would have said it was more like the sort of like gothic Lolita sort of style. I don't know that I would say this is casual clothing. Oi oi oi. No, 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 no. Oh no, maybe that's her other... No, maybe that's her other appearance. I was gonna say, like, this is absolutely not casual clothing. I refuse. I refuse. And look at this and be like, ah, yes, casual clothing. All the noises. You can make a mold. I haven't made molds yet, but I did the very simple buying some silicone. Yes, I also want to make a mold of a couple things in this costume, so it makes sense if I'm trying one already. I might as well make a couple of molds because, like, I'll have the stuff already. Yes. I'm very casual. Probably casual for someone. This is true. I mean, again, I like it. I think it's very pretty. I think, for me, I don't think I could go to this effort on the daily. But, you know, some people have that in them. Not me, but some people. I think I wear this sort of thing on the streets all the time. Fair enough. Right. So, there is another small thing, which I don't know if you've caught it yet. Her skirt is two-tone, which means I have to get 2 different colours of red for it, but that's okay. So I do need to get that. So it's almost like a shirt, a two-tone skirt. I need to make a petticoat to go under the skirt as well. So that's the second petticoat, but that's quite an intense petticoat. So that's more traditional making of a petticoat, which is to do tool on tool on tool on tool on tool on tool, and it's not the most fun process. You'll see me when I'm doing it, just like screaming into my sewing machine. It's intense. That's probably, honestly, out of everything in this costume, that's what I'm looking forward to the least, is making her petticoat. But yeah, she needs one because her skirt is so poofy, and I'm not holding it up with a hoop skirt or anything like that. I'm going to hold it up with a petticoat. So, I will need that. I will need that. Oh, I want to try and redo my guts. You've got this! Maybe a short of pads on his legs. Oh, heck yeah. Like little steps. Yeah, go for it. If there's a guy walking around on a regular basis in the giant diamond, this could be casual for someone. That's true. Her skirt has layers. It does has layers. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's just a red skirt. And then I looked closely and I was like, there's 2. There's 2 layers. Why even more? Why even more complicated? God dang it. But yeah, so it's quite a complicated dress. There's a lot going on. It has an overcoat. So what I'm probably going to do, I think, and I am sure there are going to be people that I'm not going to be keen on this, is the reason I've not written any of this down yet is because I haven't talked about it. I am going to attach the coat to the belt. That way the coat attaches at the center when I tie it together. Now I will try and get it so that the tightness is perfect so it doesn't look like it's tightening too much. But I'm probably going to have it so that the belt and the coat are actually attached to each other. I will make them as 2 separate pieces, but I'm going to attach them in the, like, I will probably sew a stitch to them so they are attached to each other. What that will mean is the coat can't start to slump apart over time as I wear it. It will have to stay exactly where it is. That's more of a longevity of wearing it at a con sort of thing. I just don't want it to be moving around. I want it to have that gap down the center without it moving. So yeah, it's going to be attached to the belt. Is that how it probably would actually be? No, but that's what I'm going to do. Oh, Stuff by Sunshine, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Heck, welcome. Oh, and thank you for shouting them out. What were you up to? Oh, art. Heck yeah. I hope you were doing some good arts. Welcome. And Slack Muffin, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I have to be careful. My headphone is not on my ear because it was giving my ear the pain. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your art went well. Hello, Blossom. Hi! Heck, that's very kind of you. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. We are planning a costume. I've done most of the planning over the last like month and a half. I'm kind of just explaining everything to chat. Hi, Bone Shooter. Welcome, readers. Yes. Wait, the skirt does have a skirt. How to make it puffy though? It's gonna be that's gonna be the petticoat. That's the petticoat. Nia, thank you for the follow as well. It's very kind of you. How many layers do you want? Yes. Yes. It was fun. We painted an adventure. You painted an adventure. Heck. A lot of paint. That sounds really nice though. That sounds like a really nice stream. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, that sounds very exciting, especially the extent of my art today has been. Yeah. Ball on stick. Alright, my headphone is deciding it's going on a heck of an adventure as well. Get up there. Right. So at the moment, we've actually gone over the higher part of the Doppel. I don't know how much you know about which is this bit up here. We've already gone over the design for this part. So we're at the moment just going over the design for the part that I'll be wearing and not having on the harness above me. So we are now just going over the part that I'm wearing, which is the dress. So we've got a different image up because this one's in a little bit more detail. Yes. Wait, no, really, we do an adventure. Ooh, we don't have to paint it next week. Oh, so you do the adventure, then you paint. Heck yeah. Nice. Adventure time. Ball on stick. What we do. Gonna go grab some lunch. I'll have a lovely lunch. Thank you so much for being here as well. It's very kind of you. Take care. Get good lunch. It's gonna be a wild ride. Did a live sketch then. Ball on stick. Byron notepad. 2021. We got this. Right. So I'm gonna make note of that. By the way, the belt coat thing, because that's gonna be kind of an important part. So belt attached to coat. The coat itself is not that complicated. I know it's got a lot of frills at the bottom, but it does follow somewhat of a standard coat pattern at the top, and then at the bottom, it's not that different from like a bigger poofy skirt. So you can kind of just put two patterns together and be like, top of a coat, bottom of a poof skirt. It's not too bad. It looks bad, but it's actually not too bad. So I'm not too worried about that. Excuse me. The sleeves are going to be a bit of an interesting shape. I don't know if you can see, but they've got like these weird arches. If they were the other way around and they were more like petals, they'd be easier. But when they're like inside arches, they're a little bit difficult. That's okay, we can work around it. There's actually a lot of that motif all over this costume. Just to make it real complicated. Can she control her hair? Is that so that it goes whoop, 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 whoop? Doing the transformation scenes for the Doppels. It's very difficult to explain, honestly, without having seen Madoka, because the witches kind of follow a physics of their own. There is a physics, I can't explain it. I am not science. Like hair manipulation thing. Not really, but then like again, like the stuff that happens with witches, which is kind of like what Doppels sort of feed from, is weird. It's weird. I don't know the physics. She's not the only character to have that happen to her hair as well. The main character has it happen too. All the hair just go. Right. So I do need to do belt attached to coat. The ruffles at the bottom of the coat. I just have to make sure I'm being really safe with the lining, and I think I'll be fine. It's not that bad. It's just a lot of ruffles. It's just a lot of ruffles. Okay, I want to know because she has a braid. It's nice, yeah, but then of course it turns into it's a self-made braid. I assume. But then of course, yeah, I assume it just unravels itself and turns into hell. What would I... I don't even know if I need to write any notes about the ruffles at the bottom, because I might write some notes about the collar, because the collar's a bit weird, but I might have to make a pattern for the collar. I don't know. I'll put... no, actually I'll put pattern floppy collar. There we go. I think I'll have to do that, unfortunately, because it is just a bit odd. I don't have any collars like that, and I think I'll need to make one. So I have to make a shirt. I've made plenty of shirts on this channel. I can make another one. Make a shirt. I need to make a 2-layer skirt. Make... although with a lot of extra fabric. And it looks as well, potentially, like there's a ruffle at the bottom of each layer of skirts. Which is fine, which is fine. I can do that. Make 2-layer skirt with ruffles. And then coming off of that, it's make petticoat. That's the worst bit. There's really no things to add to that. Making the petticoat is going to be one of the worst bits of the costume. It's going to be one of the most expensive, one of the worst, but that's fine, I can do it. It was lovely and fun. We created some madness. Just put it on my Instagram if you want to see. Stuff, do you want me to... we don't have links, but can I give you a permit? There we go. If you want to post your Instagram, if you need more than 60 seconds, so I can go give you more. And so we can only do it in 60-second increments. So you want to do this easiest to the hardest part or hardest to easiest? Wait, what do you mean? There we go. Thank you, Stuff. Click that. It will load for me in just a second. I have a very slow, very slow. Right. Oh no, it's thinking about it. We got a white screen. We got a white screen. my computer is not very fast, but it doesn't click things often. Otherwise, have a lovely sleep. That's fine. Thank you so much for popping by and raiding. That's very kind of you, and take care. Right now, I'm not doing it like hardest to most like easiest. I'm started at the top of the cosplay and I'm working my way down, because at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I think with a bigger costume like this, it's kind of more like you just have to work on it as you get to it. There's so much to work on. Just go. Everything must be done. Oh dear. Dial-up simulator. Hi, how you doing, Chris? I hope you're having a good day. Whoa. Oh wait, these are so cute. Oh my god, I love these. Oh, and the way you draw people is so cool. Oh my god, I love them. I love them. So cool. Oh, this is amazing. Yes. Oh, wait, no, don't do that, don't do that. Stop. There we go. God damn it. Why are you like this? There we go. That's better. Oh dear. Always a good time in Jelly streams. How you doing? Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. They are. Right. Got make petticoat. Oh, and I have to also make the cage. But again, the cage is basically like making a hoop skirt without all the extra fluff. So that's fine. That bit's actually fine. I'm not too fussed about the cage. The belt needs a bow plus embroidery. I'm going to stick with embroidery because I'm doing a lot of that already and I think it will just tie it all in nicely. So I'll probably embroider those little squares. I think it will look nice and it just keeps it all looking very similar. And I also need sleeves. Need bows. I think that's kind of it for the dress. I think. And then it is just like wheel? See? I think it is just at that point the shoes, which I might just actually get rid of that for and go back to this one because this one actually shows the shoes. Which I think I'll just do some boot covers. Yeah, I'll probably just do boot covers for the shoes. That's fine. Boot covers are not an issue. Yeah, it's a lot of steps, and it has got some of the hardest parts on the dress actually, but that's mainly what this is. It's a lot of steps. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm saying optimistically, I think this is gonna be fine. Let's just get this a little smaller. There we go. More reasonable. Okay. Right. We've got all our steps. We need to start looking at what we'll need for these then. This is where it gets to the part where it's like, right, I know what I need to do. How much is this all gonna be? That's why I have my computer screen with me here today, to be fair. Because this is where it's like, right, if I look at all of the stuff that I just listed, how much is some of this gonna be? And how easy is it to get to my house? That's the other thing, because quite often I could go out and actually physically look for these things, whereas this year that's not possible. So the cardboard boxes I've got, paper mache, that's easy enough to get. I can get that easily from walking. Okay, the free motion embroidery spots. That doesn't sound like it's going to be expensive. That's actually like a hell of a lot of thread. So that I'm probably going to need at least like 1,000 meters of red, I'd say, for that part. Potentially more. I know I've got through more in the past with that sort of thing. And actually, no, I definitely need more of the red because I'm gonna be using the same color for the the stuff later on. Ooh. So I need a lot of red thread. Where can I get red thread from? Can I fit 1,000 meters on my machine? That's the other thing. Okay. So it looks like, okay, wait, I've ordered from them before. £9.20 for 1,000 meters in red. Okay. That's not terrible. Okay. I just found some parts I need in the junkyard! Yay! That's always nice. That's always nice. If I put over here then, if I'm looking at a new list and I find red, actually I'll just put thread because I know I'm gonna need more than just the red, and I put 1,000 meters is about, yeah, I'll put 920. It looks like some of these are just a little less and some of these are just a little more, so 920 sounds good in between. A kilometer of thread. It sounds like a lot, but I know when I did my Silvari, for instance, it's a good one to call back to because that actually only had a really small patch of it. I got through 1,000 meters on that one, and that was doing a patch about that big. So, with that in mind, I will get through it. I will. It eats thread. It just consumes thread. This process, and yeah, just get white thread, but stain it red with the blood of your enemies while socially distanced. Of course, safety first. Yeah, it eats thread, so it can become a really expensive process quite quickly because you get through so much thread. But I love the effect of it, so. That's good. I've already got white fabric. I don't think that I have red fabric, so I would need... what kind of red fabric would I want to go to? I mean, I'm laying on top of that, so it would need to be a non-stretch. Cotton's the easiest to go through, but I probably would use a white cotton or like a white drill if I was placing any of the spots there as like a base, so... what kind of... And I don't want anything too thick because then I lose the thread in it. Although a velvet would be cool. It's difficult. But my enemies like mosquitoes. What fabrics would be nice? I mean, again, cotton would be the easiest, like a poly cotton. Difficult. Maybe something a little thicker than that though. It'd probably hold the thread a bit better. I wonder. Maybe like a red drill? Since I am going to be sewing into it so much, that might not be a bad call. That might be a good idea. This takes a lot of brain power. It's a lot of making decisions and being like this. So it takes a lot of thinking. Oh dear. Movie Pastor, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We are getting some stuff down. Okay. Once again, if I can find it from a from a place that I know that I can put, like I purchased from before, that helps because it means I don't have to worry that I can get it. What? Oh, this looks nice. And I can buy it in 1/2 meters. 1/2 meter? Oh, I would only need 1/2 meter of this. Hobby and designer, but oh, gone. That's very kind. What stuff? Well, at the moment, this. Alright, I'm gonna make note of that because that's £7.80 a meter, which is already not that bad. But I get 1/2 meter of that at this place, which is even less. That's really good for me. That's really good. Ah, shoot. Okay, that's £3.90. Heck. Okay. Right, let's do that. Okay. Red drill 0.5. Okay. Good. Yes. I have cosplay to make a kid character with a huge doll over the head. Like, woo! What we've done is we've created a list of all the things, all the steps we have to make. So every single thing we have to do this costume. You know, we've definitely grouped some things together where they can be. But basically everything I have to do to make this costume, I've grouped it or done it individually depending. And we made a list. And now I'm going through the list and going through the things that I don't have, seeing if I can get hold of them. If not, I'm going to change it. And if I can get hold of them, getting a price for how much that is to find out how much I'm going to have to maybe spend and if I can cut costs anywhere. It's not going to be for everyone, this kind of stream, but it's good for me because it means I can keep an idea of what I'm doing. Right, that's the threads, that's the drill, and okay, we got paper mache is fine. Fabric border down the center. I'm gonna hold off on things like bias tape, things like border tape, stuff like that. I'm gonna hold off on because there's a chance we might get to the end of the costume, have fabric left over, and then use that for the borders. So rather than trying to get that now, it might end up being a waste of money. I'll come back. And at the end of the day, I can always order that later on. I'm not going to buy that immediately. Inside fur collar, we actually already have leftover fur from the previous costume. It was Nico. So I will be using that. Ah, yes. Interfacing. It will need that. And in fact, I'm going to need a lot of interfacing. Okay, where can I get interfacing from? Facing. And oh, that's a horn! I don't want fusible interfacing in this case, actually. I actually want a really stiff collar interfacing. That's where it gets a bit difficult. I don't want fusible collar interfacing. I don't know if that's what it's called. Hopefully. Like a thick collar interfacing. Thick, please. I want thick interfacing. Those matchsticks. Oh, we're doing them with foam. So we're already doing them with foam. They're going to be full foam though. So pipe that goes up into the arch at the top and the stick. All of the matchsticks are foam. So we've already gone over all of the structure and stuff like that, fortunately. So we kind of have an idea of what everything's already been made out of. But yeah, those are going to be foam because, yeah, as you said, we want to keep them light. What it means is as I move, they will move, which could, you know, somewhat unfortunately get rid of the illusion that they are matchsticks. But for things like photos, they'll be absolutely fine. I would rather have that. Positives and negatives, isn't it? Positive, lightweight. Negative, they will wobble. They will be wobbly. Oh dear. That one scared you. Oh no. Okay, maybe I should just type in thick interfacing. Thick. Please. It's just telling me pick the right interfacing for you, and it's like, I know what I want. I know. Just give me what I want, please. I mean, I know about how much interfacing is. It's just whether or not I can actually get hold of the stuff that I want. Because where I would normally get it from, I can't go to. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I actually did this scoot, but I appreciate it. And I can, in fact, hydrate. I am a little worried about the video, to be fair. Because if I want to go anywhere nice, Wales is heckin' windy. The elements over here are like, oh, you want wind and rain? We can do wind and rain. That's what we're good for. We're good for wind and rain. But I can't really display this costume inside because of the scale of it. So I would be looking at going outside somewhere. But Wales is not a good place to go outside in. It's so wet and windy all the time. So I am a little concerned. I kind of need it to get done a good time in advance to find like the one good day of the month where I can go outside. Okay, what we're gonna do is, I actually can't find any interfacing, but I'm gonna take a rough guess because I do actually purchase interfacing pretty regularly. Thick interfacing I would say is normally about £4 a metre. I'm probably gonna need about, I want to say, for the amount on this, maybe just 1 metre, 2 metres. I'll say 2 metres to be on the safe side. No, I'll say 1.5 metres to be on the safe side, if they let me do that. So I'll put thick interfacing and then 1.5 metres. £6. Because that is about how much it normally is. Oh yeah, okay, it's windy here too. Even heavy stormy weather. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to talk about it too much because we do try to keep things pretty light-hearted on this channel, but like, we've just had it all over the news because as so much of the UK is flooded and like we've had like whole cities evacuated and stuff like that because of all the flooding, which is not a good time for the UK because we're also in lockdown. They're trying to evacuate a lockdown city is, yeah, it's been pretty bad over here. I mean, I've been very fortunate in that my area in particular has got out okay. Touch wood. But yeah, this has been a pretty bad week. But this happened last year as well, I think. So yeah. I finished one head of my reversible octopus! Yes! Congratulations, Ozzy! Alright, I also need a medium interfacing. There's a lot of interfacing that I'm gonna need. I will also need interfacing for the dress. This is just for the top one. Oh god, interface. I'm gonna need so many interfacings. So many interfacings. This is for the coat. Because the coat has a lot of stuff. It's got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I'm gonna need some interfacing to go under the red layer. I'm gonna say about 3 meters. I'm gonna say the medium interfacing, which is normally about £3.50. So if I say I need 3 meters of that, and it's £3.50, that's £10.50, I think. Am I right? £3? Yeah. I think so. Ish. I just know I'm gonna need that off the bat. It be like that. Those things I can't really avoid. Right. Bow at the base. Okay. The bow at the base looks like it's red velvet. In fact, all of the bows look like they're red velvet. I could buy a red velvet ribbon, but I'm a bit more inclined to just make them out myself out of fabric. I'm going to say that I want 1 meter of red velvet to make all of the bows. And I think actually that's probably going to be cheaper than buying enough red velvet to make all of the bows, like ribbon-wise. So how much is red velvet? And can I get it? Not red velvet cake, just red velvet. Oh, red velvet is apparently a band. I'm gonna have to get fabric up. Oh, fabric. Right. None of those shops are near me. God dang it. Okay. See, velvet's a difficult one because there's so many stretch velvets, and that is not what I want. I do not want a stretch velvet at all. If I go all oh, but there is. Oh, it's crushed though. I don't want crushed. If I go to yeah. Sorry. Oh no. Back. Oh! Triple woven velvet. That sounds actually like exactly what I want. Fabricland do it. They might deliver to me. Not that I can click. I don't know which one is which. Red, okay. And I only want one, I can only buy it in 1 meter, but that's okay. And 1 meter is £7.99. That does sound right, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. Bracket. Fabric. And yeah, I should actually really be putting in brackets where these are from. Go! Good! Should I make some of the tentacles of the head for my outfit? I can't decide. Whatever makes you more excited to do. Yes. Whenever I need lots of fabrics, I wait for my local craft store to have a sale with discounted fabrics. I would normally go to my local craft store, but because we don't know when the lockdown's gonna end over here, it's just kind of like a I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to go for it, unfortunately. Normally I would wait, but yeah, it'd be like that. Right, that is, I think, everything that I needed for the head. That's all of the velvet that I wanted. I can also do those ribbony bits. That's good. Got all my interfacing there. Let's do the coat. Okay, the coat I also want in velvet. God damn it. Velvet cotton fabric. Does that come in black? It does. How much is the black? You do it in black? Oh shoot, do you not? I can see black there as a colour though. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that is £8.09 a metre, and I would need 3 meters. I'm just gonna say that's £8 a metre because that's much easier. So I would need about 3 meters, we think, for the coat. I might even go to more than that. I don't know. I need quite a bit for the coat. And I also need the hood. Let's go to 4 meters, just to be safe. Black. Velvet. Expensive. Okay. £8. It's £32, that is. Ooh! The black velvet. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a pricey one. That is a pricey one. That's okay though. That's okay. The crochet I've already actually purchased most of that, so I've already got that. Head it is. Heck yeah. The threads. We've got the threads. Hello, how's it going? I'm so hyped for this cosplay. We have written a list of everything I need to do. And I'm just going through, finding the prices of everything I need to do. Yeah, I can get a running total if people are interested, but where's my phone? There it is. And bear in mind, I have already got a few things. If I include the price of the stuff that I've already got, it will be more. So, oh god. Would people like a running total? Is that something you'd like? So bear in mind that we've got the screw fix order already. We've already got the wig and the wefts. We've already got the interior red fabric. We've already got the yarn and the crochet hook. So we've already got all of those things. So I don't need to get those. But I did buy some of those and the rest of them I got as gifts. Let's have a look. 57 for the pipes. 39 for the hair. And then the red fabric in total, that was 14 was the gift, and then I purchased a further £25.50. And then it was £22 for the first part of the yarn, and then a further £5.89, and then £2 for the hook. So before today, the costume already cost £165.39, although a lot of that was in gifts. Now, going into what we've done today. So, the red thread that's going to be needed for the free motion embroidery. This is just on the top. This horn is very important. This is just the free motion embroidery on the bit at the top. This is just the free motion on the bit at the top. This doesn't include any of the stuff that goes into any of the stuff that goes into the bit in the coat. £9.20, and then the red drill fabric, which actually is surprisingly cheap. That's £3.90. The thick interfacing, we're assuming is about £6, and then the medium interfacing, again, I know where I normally buy it, it's this price, so I'd assume it's about this price. £10.50 for the amount that I need. And then we found 1 metre of red velvet, £7.99. And then I need 4 metres of black velvet, £32. So far, the total of this costume is £234.98. Oh, I need more black velvet because I need it for the coat down there. I'm going to need 6 metres of black velvet probably, aren't I? Excuse me. £250.98. Okay. Yeah, we're not at the end yet though. I'll keep going. Now at the work hours to the total, we're not going there today. I want to live. Okay, right. The next bit is the hand embroidery and the machine embroidery. So, it's very likely I will need another 1,000 meters of red, a dark red, and an orange. And then probably the same in embroidery, but not in like embroidery threads, but not to the same extent. So what I'm gonna say is I will probably need £9.20 times, oh no, and a black one as well for the side. So probably £9.20 times 4. And then maybe just give myself £10 worth of embroidery threads. Maybe like £20 worth of embroidery threads to pick from, because that gets me like 20 embroidery threads. I know that's a bit vague, but that gets me a lot and a lot of the time, if I get sparkly ones, they'll be different prices, and yeah, I just give myself an allotted amount. So I think that's what I'm going to do for those ones, rather than researching every single embroidery thread I want to use. So I'll just put embroidery thread at £20, and then 1,000 meter thread times 4. Oh god, it's a lot. That's £38.80. That's where the thread adds up. It gets really expensive when you're doing a lot of that. I see the realization. Yeah, ooh. They told me it could be anything, so I decided I would be broke. So yeah, that's for the detailing on the inside of the red fabric. Yeah, for that. That's gonna be that. Yep. And then the white rim we're not going to do right now because we can come back to that. The foam mold, I can do that out of my foam scraps, that's not an issue, but I will need silicone. I need to find out how much that is actually. I've probably got a fair amount of resin for some of this, but I might need more. Silicone or molds. You want to search? Do you want to search? Do you want to do a search? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's a lot of different prices here. There was a couple that I had an eye on. That was the one. This was the one. This was the one. Something like this, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because that's basically exactly what I needed. And it came with some of the extra stuff that I needed too. Okay. And it's honestly not too bad. Silicone. We'll put it at the 28.80. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. It's the same face I make when I get into self-checkup. I don't remember how much is in my spending account. It's like, okay. Well, we're already over £300, but I knew this was going to be the case. Oh, we haven't even got into the... And then the resin I've got, that's fine. Make tiny ruffles. I actually probably got the stuff for that already, so I'm not too worried about that. I've actually got a lot of the white fabric already. I don't have to worry about too much. The support band's fine. The puff sleeves, fine. Got all that. Match skirt ruffle, gold hood. I might need the gold fabric. God damn it. Another one. No. Okay. I wanted like a... Oh, it's probably gonna be really expensive. I wanted like that. Yeah, that's like what I wanted. Oh, that's gonna be really expensive though, isn't it? How much is this? Don't hurt me. Oh, that's not too bad. Per meter. £4.38. Okay, £4.38 comes from the UK. Okay, that's fine. That's gold faux taffeta. That's fine. Taffeta. And that is £4.35. Yes. Okay, I will take that. That's okay. Okay, that's okay. You get 2,000 meters of thread for $2. That's fair. I will say, oh, you know, it's fine. I already knew going into this what this was going to be. And we're on the next page now. We are on the next page. The material that goes between the hoops, I am going to hold off on purchasing that for now because I actually think that I might have enough white fabric for that. I think I'm good. The panels as well, I probably already have the fabric for that, but I will need the fabric paint. So, we look at brown fabric paint. You can spray fabric paint? Huh. That might not be a bad call actually, spray fabric paint. Because, but then I really do like the blendiness of this. I don't know, I like blendy. I like blendy. This is not. These are dyes. I don't want dyes, I want paint. Shoot. This is not it. This is not it. Oh, Dragon Poet. Wait, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Moo. That's very, very kind of you. Also, hi. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to cosplay planning, where we plan. Now that's the one I normally use. $4.99. Okay. I'm probably gonna need 2 of those, but that's okay. That's not too bad actually. I'll just round that to £10. How you doing? Ah, cute. I wanted to hear the horn, but I didn't want to wait for the call. Oh, bless you, Dragon. Oh, that's very, very kind of you. Okay, we have the paint. What is next? We're slowly going through and finding out how much all of this costs. I've got black fabric, so I think I'll be okay on that one. That one I'm not too worried about. The cage as well, I'm fine on. The panels, yeah, I'm actually pretty good on all that. Foam. Born! Dragon! I'm gonna need foam. Huh. Oh no, I get my foam here normally. Look at 1 centimeter foam. £13 for 2 meters times 1 meter. How many 2 meters times 1 meter do you think I need? Also, Pip-Boy, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, that's 1 millimeter. That's not 1 centimeter. I need 1 millimeter. No. £34. £34. 2 meters. £34. £34. £34. We will say I only need 2 meters. I think I need more. £34. Wait with it. I think I'll only need. I think I get away with it. I think I get away with it. It's not got a lot of detail. I think I get away with it. Foam. 10 millimeters. That's 2 meter times 1 meter. £34. Okay. It's so hard, Oz. There's so many steps. Okay. And then the rest of that's just decoration. I do, to be fair, I need a... I don't know if I mentioned this. My, what do you call it? Oh, what's the thing called? Primer. My primer exploded, but I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I'm just gonna type in foam primer because there's one that I use. I can't remember what it's called. foam primer spray. What is my foam primer spray called? Please tell me what I use. Plasticoat, that's what I use. Plasticoat. And I would like it in black. That'll do. £4.15. I will need another one of them, unfortunately, because I would have needed another one of them anyway, but yeah. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Could you get lower density stuff that's somewhere cheaper? Potentially. The thing is, I do want it to be pretty heckin' strong. Because a lot of them are going to be hanging on their own. Ah, it's hard. I'll have a look at foam, see if I can cut that cost a little bit. I'll see. I'll see. What else was there? Plasticoat I do need. Large foam structure, that's all good, that's all good. Yep. Paints I'll come back to because we'll see what I'm doing with that once it's all done. Gonna like and play Animal Crossing New Leaf. Fair enough, Pip-Boy. Have a lovely look. Fur collar, we're good. That comes back to the resin and casting, and we're all good actually with that. That's white fabric. That's white fabric. Skirt. The skirt, okay. We need red tulle. Oh, no. Where can I get red tulle? That's tulle. I want it to be quite soft. I also want it to be red. Oh no. Polypops do 1 to 2 meters. Eh? I was on polyprops. What? Am I being silly? Wait. Am I being stupid? Did I click the wrong one? Am I being silly? Oh heck, you're right. Ignore me then. Yep, you're right. I clicked... I was on polypops. God damn it me. Right, where do I put the foam? There it is. 22. That is much better. I'm still gonna try and skimp it, but that's much better. I was like, wait, I was on polyprops. Heck! Right. Where here is any of these dots do I know? I tried to go to ones where I know them a little bit. I don't know any of these. Oh, heck. Heck. Okay. That's fine. Oh. I do want it to be pretty bright. 300 centimeters wide. That is wide tool. That's very wide tool. From the UK, it's very wide tool. I'd get it super quick. Really quick question. How much do you need for a petticoat? I remember it being a lot. I remember it being like a heckin' ton. I'm not in shopping. Yeah, 3 to 5 meters of the stuff. Okay, that's not too bad. 5 meters is kind of alright. It's not terrible. 5 meters is not terrible. I thought it was worse. I could get by with 5 meters of the stuff. Shoot. Okay, we'll go with that, I think. At £5 a meter and really, really wide, I think that's pretty good. And that's one of the worst bits, at least in my eyes. Although I do need to get the bits over the top now. Oh god, I know fancy phones are heckin' expensive, easily done. Thank you, I appreciate it. Right, can I just type in red? Fabric? Red fabric. Give me the red fabrics. I just want to see all of your red fabrics. I think I want chiffon. Puh. Chiffon? Oh no, these are not. Okay, that's fine. I wondered if there was any here. There's not. That's okay. Chiffon. Red. This is for the skirt. These are not chiffon. That's okay. That's okay. Fancy. Fancy. I have an idea of what I want. It's expensive. You're still showing me your... God damn it. Wait. I was just here. Why didn't you show me this before when I typed in chiffon? This is chiffon. You could have shown me this. You have like a wine? You do. This is perfect. They have a wine and they have a red. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a wine and a red. What's raspberry? Oh, okay. No. I'm just interested. They have a lot of colors. Oh, that's pretty. Pink, wine. Is this a normal red do you have, or no? I can't scroll the colours, unfortunately, which makes this a little difficult. Okay. There's the red. Okay. I mean, the red is very bright. That's the only thing. It's a very bright red. You can see on the screen, it's heckin' bright. But it's also £2.69 a meter because it's a polyester chiffon. Which is tempting. I just don't know if it fits into the rest of it because it's so bright. It's tempting. And then the wine is so perfect. Ah! God damn it. And it's £2.69 a meter. I like this. Like a little floaty chiffon skirt over the top. Don't do it, Jelly, but I like it. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. No, I want to do it. It's chiffon. Not worth the mismatching. I want them mismatching. They got to be different colours. Wait a minute. What colour is this? Wait a minute. Sorry, I've got a bit confused here because... Huh? Okay, that's the pink. Wine, white, turquoise. Now these all make... Oh, okay, that's... Okay. I was getting confused because in the list it looks like there's another one that's really similar. Need to go to sleep, have a good one. Thank you so much, Zero. Take care. Take care. The more we say don't, the more she'll do it. Good night, Zero. Yeah, good night, Zero. Take care. Thank you for popping by. Enjoy your weekend. ask if you'll be donning the bottom dress and have all this above you. Yes, I'm donning the bottom dress and all of this is above you. Above me, yes. It doesn't have to be above you, I swear. Next to Lilac, is it? Where's Lilac? Is it next to Lilac? Okay, where's Lilac gone? Okay, it's there. Olive? And this is what confused me. I can see the colour list and it looks like there's one next to Lilac that is not next to Lilac. It's very confusing. I'm gonna find it because it's a really nice colour. Huh. Orange? No. Sorry about this. I can just see a colour that I really want it. Maybe it's next to purple. Oh. Confusing, but I like this. Okay, I'm gonna go for this for now, I think. You don't have limitations on height like we do. We're capped at 2 meters above you. We are capped on height often if you can't take it apart. If you can take it apart, you're fine. But if you can't take it apart, that's an issue. Yeah, so you have to be able to deconstruct it. So to be fair, it'll probably tower above everyone else, so it'll be above everyone. Oh no. No, no, no. Chiffon, red, and wine. I'll need quite a bit of both of them. So let's say 2 meters of both. That's way more than you normally have a skirt, but I really want it to hang a lot. So I'm gonna put £2.50 because that's much easier. That's much easier to calculate. So we'll just put £5 for each, which is a ridiculous good deal. Very for that. And these are from, yeah. Also, it helps that a lot of my stuff is from similar places, so I can group them together in an order. Okay. We're meant to be capped at 1 meter 5 for props. People always go over. Yeah, I see that a lot as well, but like, yeah. It's there for safety, just to make sure people can, you know, hold it and they're not bopping people with it. But oh my god. Speaking of safety, heckin' camera was like, we go! The people are normally pretty safe. They're like, you know they have a big prop and are like not trying to hurt anyone with it. It's just safety stuff, isn't it? My camera decided to bomb onto the desk. Get up there. That was my fault, probably, to be fair. I didn't do a very good job of putting it up there this morning. I was like, rushing it. Rushing it! Yeah, all things considered, 1.5 and 2 meters is even quite a limitation. It is. I mean, I don't know about your cons, because of course it's very different in every other country. Ours, I would say, are not super checked for that sort of thing. Ours are much more, like the cons I've been to, I've been really heavily checked on what my props are, but I've not really been really heavily checked on like height. Even for things like staffs, I've had staffs that are more than 1.5 meters and they've never been checked, but like they can come apart, but no one's ever checked to see if they can. Which is the rule of like, if they are over a height, can they come apart sort of thing. But it's more like what they're made of and like, you know, making sure that they're tagged to make sure they've been checked before they've gone to the con. That's always been more of a issue, and of course what's in my bags. That's always gone more into depth. Let's see, what's the next thing? The cage is fine. Belts. The belt will need the thick interfacing again, but I've already got that on there, so I think that's good. Bows and the boot. I think I'm good. I mean, I might end up getting a few other small things, but I think for the majority of that might be everything. Let's get that calculation up, shall we? Shall we? There's still a fair amount of money to add here, to be fair. That's okay, that's okay. Right. Anyone wants to get guesses in at what the final price is, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, 28. And then that one. And then the 2 good deals at the end. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Okay, we have a final price. Although, bear in mind that about £165 of this was gifts from family, friends, shiny, stuff like that. So the rest of it I'll pay for. Yeah, and anyone? Also, Tet, how's it going? We're just guessing the price of the costume now that we've calculated everything that I need to still purchase. Yes, yes, yes. What the heck are you cosplaying? This. Okay, got some guesses. The total is actually not as bad as I think everyone thinks. It is £414 and 8 pence. 414.08. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. That's not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. $2. $2. Of course, that does include the money that was not stuff that I spent. But yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Because it's in pounds, it is a little bit worse than if it was in dollars because of the conversion. But you get more viewers if you can get a better camera. Thanks! You're probably right. So I'll make sure that I get a really shitty camera so that nobody can ever pop by. I don't want people watching, especially when I have to spend this much money. Oh my god. Terrible, terrible. Oh my god. I don't want people to see this. It's embarrassing. Heck. But yeah, so that's about the amount that you know, that it's gonna cost. It could probably cost a little bit more in the end, so it is likely to go up a little bit more. Just for things like I might run out of black thread with all of the sewing that we do on the coats. So I might buy more. I might need extra zips. I've not put any zips into this. Zips don't cost a huge amount, but you know, zips do cost money, and I didn't put any zips into that calculation. I probably will need zips. I probably will need one actually for the coat. Not the coat, the overcoat, but the under piece, so the skirt and stuff like that. And I'll actually need one for the structure and top. And yeah, so a couple zips there. Spyro, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Ooh, that sounds like a lot in rupees, oh my god. I don't like that conversion, that makes it sound even worse. £114, yeah, that's it. Over at 10%. Oh no. Thank you very much. It's always good to have a contingency. But yeah, so that's kind of how that's gonna go. But probably again, there will be little things that I haven't added. That's fine. There mainly be small things. I tried to make sure that most of the planning covered the stuff that was going to cost the majority of it. You know, an extra 10, 20 quid that I spend on zips, buttons, fasteners, hooks and eyes. A lot of that stuff I do already have in the house, to be fair, so it's not too bad. But I might need 1 or 2 more, and if that's the case, unfortunately, because I will have to order a lot to my house, I may also have to pay shipping. So that's honestly where it adds up at this point. Yeah, That's not too bad. I mean, yeah. I think for me it feels really, really, really bad. Whereas maybe a year and a half ago it wouldn't have felt that bad, because all of the costumes we've made have been like, I want to say, less than 50 quid. So jumping into a costume like this is like, oh, that's a lot. Oh no. So yeah, when you've been making costumes for a whole year where they don't cost even 50 quid, suddenly going in and spending 400 quid on a costume is like, yeah, I was gonna say, when you do the conversions to other, like, pounds is makes it sound like not as bad. Put it in euros, dollars, it makes it sound a whole lot worse. Rupees, yeah, it sounds terrible. What do you mean that not that bad? 31 rupees. Yeah, I know, it's you know, I'm trying to justify it to myself. Yeah, it's a lot. But I wanted to try and be open about it because, you know, I do tend to do smaller costumes on this channel for a reason. Because the smaller costumes are a lot more cost effective as far as like, I can make a lot more of them. And, you know, this is how a costume adds up, basically. This is where all the money goes. So I wanted to be quite open about like where the money, why it costs so much. Because it's not like it's, you know, it's not like it's one really expensive thing. It's not like, oh, the foam is what makes it cost all this money, or the frame is what makes it cost all this money, or the hair makes it cost all this money. That's not what it is. It's every little tiny piece that you add on, and you keep doing so many things, and it's all the stuff that you keep putting on and on and on and on and on, and it slowly adds up. And oh, Hasha, heck, thank you so much for 6 months. Jesus Christ, I'm still at tier 3. Jesus Christ, it's very, very, very kind of you. Heck. Hush, we've just been going over everything that I need to do to make this costume, so all of the steps, and then finding all the things that I'll need to purchase still to make the costume. So we've just found out the total cost likely for this costume. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much. It's a needle and ice water from neighbour. Let's get back to business. Yeah, I don't want to... It's a lot of money for me too. But I've been saving so that I can do this. So it's not like I've just pulled this money out of my ass. I have been saving money for this. Yeah. Because I've not made a big costume for about 1.5 years now. It's been about 1.5 years since I've made a big costume. And I you know, as I do miss it, but it's just not viable to make them all the time for me. And also I think often people will see, you know, people making these really big costumes and like really impressive armor and stuff like that on Instagram, on Twitter and stuff like that, and be like, wow, that's really cool. There's a lot of stuff behind it. It's not just, it's really cool, but also it's just not viable to make it all the time. And, you know, a lot of people know that I'm a minimum wage worker. Like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that all the time. That ain't me. But, you know, every year, every 1.5 years, I can do a big costume like this. And I really look forward to it. Yeah, it's really fun. It's about 4.5 years of minimum wage. Whoa, Sarah. 4.5 months of minimum wage, I mean, yeah. Oh, months, okay. It's not as bad as years, but whew. Sunshine's raid, and I love the fact that you can't say heck. Yeah, heck is, it's a, oh dear, and heck. It's the lingo of the channel. Seriously, we're not working right now. Oh, not really working right now. It's fine, Sarah. Honestly, you type away. It's all good. I'm the streamer and I barely speak good. Do piggy bank for cosplay. Yeah, exactly. Like, I put money aside because at the end of the day, I'm not someone who really goes on holidays, and I couldn't even if I wanted to this year. So my holiday is going to a Comic-Con and doing a cosplay for it. But in the meantime, what I can do is small costumes where the cost is very, very minimal. I can use fabric that I've hoarded, that I've purchased when it was on sale or was very, very cheap. And we can work through designing costumes that work with what I already have. And I think most of the time people don't even realize that's how I get through them quite often. Is like with stuff that I already own, the costumes are so cheap because I get the stuff when it's on sale and I go through stuff like that. That's why when I first started and I made Chinotic and I only spent £6, people were like, how? And it's like, because I had to buy a pair of socks and a zip. Like, that's all I had to buy. And yeah, like £6 for an entire costume. And I did the shirt, the skirt, the headpiece, everything. But I didn't have to buy anything because I owned everything. And Celeste was exactly the same. And then Corvusquire, and then Wooloo, then Corvusquire, and all the others, and they were all very, very cheap. The only ones that went a little bit higher was if they included hair, because I had to purchase the hair. And I would say the first few costumes we made on the channel, even if you added them up, they wouldn't have made £50. because all we bought was a couple of zips, some thread, potentially. I think at one point I had to buy new needles for my machine. Which wasn't even for the cosplay, it's just so I could keep using my machine. And yeah, it was, yeah, very much going. But then, of course, Miko was a little bit more because of the wool. The wool was a bit. It wasn't any more than a wig, to be fair, but it was like 25 quid for the wool. But yeah, going into a costume like this, even for me, it's a bit of the shock to the system. But I also want to be real open about it, because I think when I first tackled my first big costume, I just wasn't, I wasn't ready. I was like, oh my god, it's so expensive. What am I gonna do? I really want to do this and this and this and this and this. But like, it adds up so much. Whereas now it's much easier for me because I can plan it out all ahead of time, and I know going into it that it's gonna be really expensive. And yeah, it's just much better. Like, I know some people will be like, oh, look at you flaunting how much you're spending on all of this. It's like, I mean, I've saved for this. This is what I've saved for. I've saved so that I can make a big costume. And I don't think there's anything wrong with telling people how much that this costs, so that if people want to attempt something like this themselves, they know what they're getting in for. Because otherwise you end up with what I was like 4 years ago when I was attempting my first big costume, and I ended up way over my head, not having enough money to finish the thing. And yeah, it was a nightmare. Oh dear. All money go into streams, puts right back into streams. Yeah, I mean, I didn't start streaming with the intent of, I guess, it becoming a job. It just happens that I haven't been able to work my job for a lot of the time while I've been streaming. So it's nice if I can put as much of the money back into streams as possible. Oh, bless you, Moo. Oh, there's much plan and sacrifice. Make the winner. I'm gonna do my best. If I don't win, I won't be disappointed. The quality of the costumes last year, if you have a minute and you love cosplay, and you can watch the, I think it's on YouTube now, but the VOD, basically, from when they were going through the cosplays, even the ones that weren't picked for the final 25, even the ones that weren't picked were amazing. And I think that really speaks for the level of quality in this competition, was even the ones that didn't make it to the finals were phenomenal. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. So satisfying when you can make something super cheap from existing stuff. It's very, very satisfying. It's very satisfying. And I think it's also a nice like little challenge when you're like, you know, designing around the stuff that you already have in the house. Like, that's really, really nice. Of course, it's lovely to get stuff in the post and like be like, oh, we got new stuff and I can make stuff with it. But it's also a lovely challenge to just work with the stuff that you already have. If we talk about cosplay, we need to always keep it real. Cosplay is a passion, have a lot of sacrifice. I mean, yes and no, but yeah, yes and no. Like, I don't think of it as sacrifice, really. I don't know. I don't think of it particularly as sacrifice, because there isn't anything more that I would want to put my money towards. So it doesn't feel like sacrifice to me. Like, as much as like, you know, I guess other than, I suppose, like, I wouldn't put more money towards the smaller cosplays, but yeah, it's like, I am more than happy to save money for cosplay, because there's nothing else that I would want to save the money for. I'm a very single-minded person. I wanna do cosplay. Okay, I'll save for it. But yeah, I know, but boy, it brings joy when you make it. Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. And yeah, I'll do it for a long time, I think. And yeah, I mean, I don't think that I will win. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want to disappoint anyone who's supporting me. I don't think I'll win. I'm gonna do my absolute best. I really will. I don't think that I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna have a really good time, and I think I'm gonna make something that I'm really proud of. But yeah, I see the quality, and I saw the quality of last year's winner, and I'm like, ah, he looked like the concept art. I don't think I can ever say that I've made a cosplay where I look like concept art. But yeah. But it's definitely something to aim for. It's definitely something to aim for. Yeah, if anyone loves cosplay and you get a kick out of seeing really good cosplayers, the VOD from last year's competition. Again, I'll put the link in the channel to the Twitter of the person who is organizing it, because they'll have all of the links. But yeah, it's just fantastic. It is. And also means, of course, if you're someone who is also a cosplayer and you're curious about signing up yourself, you'll have more of the information. Yeah, we love more people to cheer on, because it also means if I don't get in, I can cheer someone else on. Thank you. This is the first cosplay that will bring the community together. But also we cheer, yeah, because we can cheer everyone on. I'm sorry that I'm coughing so much this morning, by the way. Apologies. I don't know why. I have bad days. My lungs just decide that we cough. We had coffee day. Maybe it's all this talk of like the money that I'll be spending, and my lungs are like, actually, I should also probably start making a list of the people. Oh, also that's the other thing we need to do. Shoot. We need to decide where on the cosplay I'm going to be sewing people's names on. So up until today or yesterday evening, if you want to be very, very specific, we never had donations open on this stream because I never felt like I could give back enough to consider opening donations. But we've opened them now because a lot of people badgered me. I got bullied. But we've opened them now. I did want to have a good hard think about what I could do that would feel like I was able to do something where I don't know, other than just thanking you. So what we're doing is, I say we, I'm doing, anyone who donates, whether it be bits or donations, I'm going to sew them into the costume. So the name of the person will get sewn into the costume, and that way I have, you know, I want to thank you, but also it's a way of, I suppose, saying like, thank you, you've contributed to this costume, because again, everything goes back into the stream, and I think that that's a good way of showing that, you know, you kind of helped, thank you. So I need to find where I'm going to put all the names. So the names I want them to be somewhere that I can see them, but that doesn't make me indecent for showing them. So for instance, like putting them on the hem of the skirt might be a bit iffy because I don't want to have to flip my skirt to show the names, if that makes sense. I am iffing about because the bell sleeves, I am thinking the inside of the sleeve might be a really cute place because that'd be very accessible for me. I could see them very easily. I would have to make the sleeves quite wide though. Remember kids, with enough harassment you can get people to do anything. I think it's in about 6 months now of people bothering me for it. And people like at least once a week being like, oh, haven't you opened donations? Can you open donations? I'm not, just do it. And I'd be like, I'm not doing it, I'm not ready. No, we did it. So yeah, I think I think that is good, but I don't know where to put them. And yeah, I want to be able to see them myself. Like, I want to be able to see them so I can be like, look. But like, if the sleeves are wide enough, I do think that would be a good place to do it. Because of course then if it did happen that we filled a sleeve, we could overflow to the other sleeve. That would be my thought process there. And it's also on white. So I feel like there would be some sort of like it would show up. I don't know. That's my first go-to, is the sleeves. Otherwise, I could do it on the inside of the coat. But again, would it feel a little bit scandalous for me to be like, well, there you are. You're just in here, right next to my crotch. I don't know if I like that. That doesn't feel quite so heartfelt. I think I prefer on the sleeves. And yes, the idea is that I think to sew the names, and I need to start making a list, of course, because we are going to. I'll be taking them after stream probably, but because I can do that. What the heck, Jelly? It's a cute idea, terrible execution. And then of course, when we get to that part of the design, I'm not gonna do it week by week, probably. I'll get to that part of the design and then they'll all go in, and then we can go back and add them if any more happen afterwards. So until then, we'll just be keeping track and then add them all in. I hope that's all right with everyone. As far as sewing it goes, that makes the most sense to me. It's unlikely that we'd make the sleeves first. Maybe the matches. That would be good. But what if... I was like, that's a really good idea, but wait. What if we fill the matches and then somebody else donates? Then they'd be like, welp. Also, I couldn't really sew onto the matches. I really did kind of want it to be sewing, I think. I don't know. I really did kind of want sewing. And I like sewing. You light the match on fire and start again, like, sorry, this one's gone. That would have been a really cute idea. Heck. A little match name. Yeah, it would have been a really cool idea. I would worry that we'd run out of matches and then it's like... Also, I couldn't see them. That'd be the other thing. It's a really... I guess with that idea, maybe I'd be okay with not seeing them. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to see them. It's just, I don't know. I thought something about being able to see the names would be really nice. I don't know. Just be like these, yeah, you know, like a show stream and stuff like that. I don't know how I'm gonna wear this on stream. I don't know if I'll be able to. This might be a difficult one. I know normally I do endeavour to try and wear the costumes on stream. This one might be a little hard. We might have to skip this particular one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Is there anywhere else? The other potential place would be, I suppose, the two pieces of the coat that hang down. My only concern with those, I suppose, would be that there'd be stories around it. Oh! There'd be stories going on around it. And then... I don't know if the names might get a little bit lost. I mean, if people are okay with their names getting lost within the stories... With the sleeves, they'd really stand out, whereas in the back, they'd be a bit more hidden. I don't know. I could do a poll. Alright, how about I do a poll? Because actually I quite like both of those ideas. / poll. We're doing a poll. Question. Where donators' names go on cosplay? Question mark? I can't spell. Okay, I'll just put donos. Back. Tail. Of coat. Sleeve. Doppel, there we go. We have a poll. If you have a preference, you may vote in poll. I don't know if I have a preference. I don't know that I do. Maybe you vid the cosplay when you're done with the cosplay trailer and play it on the stream. Oh, that might be a better idea actually. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Like if I had a video, that way people could see it like that. Make a gif of you wearing the costume. Just like a gif in the corner like wah. And I was like, yeah, this is a cosplay. What's the back coat? So the little trails that go around her, that's the coat tail. The back tail of coat. So these are the little red tails. There they are. Those little red tails of the coat. Those little red tails. Because you could kind of pull them forward and they'd be like little red coattails. I gotta stop using my trackpad and start using my actual heckin' mouse because I have a heckin' mouse here. It's nice as well, look at it. The rainbow. All rainbow coloured. All rainbow coloured. Look at that. Heckin' rainbows. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it looks like we're going for sleeve though. Sleeve is definitely in lead. Oh, where's my pen? There it is. There's pen. Oh. Ooh. And a sleeve. Okay. A sleeve. Game mouse. I don't know if it's a gaming mouse or if it's just a colourful mouse. I'm not sure. It hasn't really got any extra buttons on it. It's just colourful. Okay, so sleeve it is. Put donors inside sleeve. There we go. Easy peasy. We can do that. We can do that. Done. I think that's all the main stuff I wanted to cover today. I think. Also, it's nearly been 4 hours. Jesus Christ. I think 4 hours is basically all my brain can do. I think my brain is fried. I don't think I can do too much more planning today. But to be fair, not bad. Not bad. Also, the weather's decided to pick up again, so it's probably about time for me to finish. Because I don't trust the Welsh weather at the moment. The Welsh weather is not been kind to many people. So I think good. Heck yeah. Oh dear, what is happening right here? What is happening right here? Can we stop clicking everything? There we go. So Bob is having a bit of a moment. I think because I have 2 screens open, Bob is like, I don't know what I'm doing. We're doing our best. Right, oh my god. I don't think it'll pick up on the I don't think it'll pick up on the mic, but my god. The weather was like just decided it was gonna go. And we were gonna have the intenseness no one was ready for. Jesus Christ. I have a lot of rain. Right. Shall we? I know who we're gonna raid. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. I don't know if you're ready for who we're gonna raid. Oh. But you know what I'm gonna be doing? You know what I'm gonna be doing soon? I'm really sorry, we can't really do raid recommendations anymore, Ozzy, because when we did once do a raid recommendation, we had about 10 recommendations, and now it's like, well, now I can't pick anyone because because it wouldn't be fair. But it's okay, because I actually have a raid recommendation, and Ozzy, I think you're gonna love it. So, you know what I'm about to be doing? I'm about to be doing a heck ton of crochet. So we're actually gonna raid someone who is incredibly talented at crochet, which is Lady. We're gonna raid Lady. And let me get some of the raid calls. If anyone would like a raid call, we have some raid calls, because Lady is super duper talented at lots and lots of things, but also crochet, and deserves all the love in the world. Yes, we're gonna send you all towards her, because yes, deserves all of the love. If you would like to pick up a raid call, you're more than welcome to. If not, thank you so much for popping by and being sweet and lovely and yeah, everything, while I do lots of planning and brain stuff, which we don't normally do on stream, but it was, you know, we had to be done at some point, and I am glad that I done it on stream. I am glad. Yeah, thank you. And I shall see you all soon. Yeah. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.